Hello everyone, welcome back to Skyllian Rogues Tales from Home, Paragon Lost. We got almost everybody today. Unfortunately, the Lilac could not make it, but the story must go on. So, without further ado, let us start with... Hello everyone, welcome to Lost in the Moon. But everybody go ahead, roll me a D100 and we'll see who goes first, shall we? I will do the thing. Somewhere. That's it. D100. Let's go.
Lego.
Who's using this leopard pink dice? Oh, that must be Astrid. Right?
That's Astrid.
Yeah, okay.
It's always been mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, just realized. And I will flip a coin. And I rolled a 1. So lower will go first, which means Bree will start us off. Followed by Aurora. Followed by Jack. And Perfect. Alright, Bree. How are you doing, Bree?
Okay.
Okay, good. So, my question for you, this one... Oh, it's a good question for you. I think it'll be really quick for Vi, but for you, Bree. Where is it? There you go. If it weren't because of your journey to Paragon Falls, what would have been your job instead?
What would have been my job instead?
That is the question, yes.
Well, I'd probably stay home.
Mm-hmm. So, a freeloader.
Maybe. But hey, what?
Oh, no? Okay.
Oh my god.
I'm finished.
Okay,
Is
my
that a job?
apologies. My apologies.
Is that even a job?
Some people consider it as professional freeloader.
I think I want to start a matchmaking agency.
Matchmaking agency. That kind of makes sense, but is there a lot of requirement of that from where you are? Is there a lot of demand? That's it. Is there a lot of demand from where you were?
I don't know. I mean, there are a lot of travelers around. So, the tavern is always full of them. So
you're saying you're gonna be the kind of like in someone's tavern at the back of the tavern, holding a eating service just to see what people matchmake people.
That's cool. Yeah, I do that.
all right. Thank you very much, Bree.
A little bit. Actually, I'm a match.
Gotcha.
Perfect.
All right, next in order is Aurora. What about you? If it weren't for the journey to Paragon Lost, what would have been your job?
A job I would like to have or a job that I would have?
Why don't you tell us both?
Well, the job that I would like to have is to be a librarian somewhere quiet and secluded.
Mm-hmm.
All
Sounds
alone.
nice.
Kids don't really read books anymore, so quiet life.
Fair.
And a job I would probably be shoehorned into is, well, continuation of what I was doing before.
Which is?
I would be the local witch in the bog.
Ah, all right. Like brewing potions and ointments for the local villagers.
Well, unfortunately, the witch's code of conduct prohibits me from telling you exactly what to do at all times. But I will do many mysterious things and cackle at night and probably make
My
salves
God.
and potions.
I have heard the stories, but I never knew which profession was so mysterious.
It is just like that, unfortunately.
All right, fair enough. But you did mention just now that you're not really a fan of kids. You don't meet them as much in your dream job as a librarian. Doesn't the job of a witch is kind of like the opposite of not meeting people?
Depends how you put it. If you're scary enough, then people don't really want to come to you as much.
Yeah.
Only when they're really desperate, and children are never really desperate for a cure for things. It's usually the older people.
All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. Thank you very
Kids are
much.
judgmental, small, and evil.
You have some deep-seated feelings towards kids there. We should dissect that further in the future. But thank you very much, Aurora. Next in order is Vi. What about you, Vi? What would your job be if it weren't for your journey towards Paragon Lost?
Well, I was planning to come to Quiffle anyway. Is that how you say this continent?
I'm sorry? Swifle.
Swifle.
Yeah.
And probably would have found a city and set up shop for a while finding things.
All right.
Yeah. That's generally how I earn enough to feed myself and keep up with the latest romance novels.
Oh, I did not know you follow those kinds of stories.
Oh yes, they're great.
All right.
Anyone who hates on them just don't have an appreciation for, the tender side of life.
Understandable. So you were saying that you do finder's work. I recall you've said this before. You do job looking for missing things, kind of like a detective a little bit, yeah?
Yeah, pretty much. I seem to have a knack for it. People are always losing things, killing each other, stealing things. There's always work. I'm trying to work myself across to Allhome eventually. I'm not sure if I'll actually go there or if I'll just look at it across the water and think about going there and then come back.
Mm-hmm.
But that's where my family used to be from, and I'm curious.
All right, that is an interesting final destination because it might very well be your final destination if you go there. But hey, good luck to you. So say bye.
Oh, thank you.
All right, next in order is Jack. What about you, Jack? If it weren't for your journey to Paragon Lost, what kind of job do you think you would have taken instead?
I don't know. I never even thought of holding a job before.
Now's the time to think about it.
But I don't need, I don't need stuff that much. I just need to eat, need a place to stay, and I can do both without holding a job, right?
Some would disagree. So, do you plan to just
Be a bum?
be a bum, or are you more kind of like one of those forest dwellers who are living off the land kind of person?
Yeah. Living off the land. That sounds more like it.
I see. You're just alone by yourself in the woods.
Yes. Probably I would spend most of my time alone, but sometimes I'd imagine I would go visit the town every once in a while.
All right. But you're not exactly like a hunter or anything like that. Do you think you have the skills? You think you have what it takes to live by yourself in the wilds?
I can convince the animals to come to me.
So instead of hunting for the animals, you just tell the animal, "Come to me, let me eat you."
Yep. Yeah, they'd be happy to do it.
Somehow that is even more horrifying. Thank you very much, Jack. And finally, Astrid. What about you, Astrid? If it weren't for your journey towards Paragon Lost, what would your job have been?
I'm pretty sure I would be out there killing monsters.
I'm still an adventurer. Just like bounty hunter, worker for hire type person. Just do whatever job that people need doing.
Whatever they need, whatever they ask me, I'm gonna be there to fuck shit up.
Oh, is that what your family have always been? Because if I recall correctly, like your parents gave you your equipment and then you went off to live on your own. Is that what they've been doing as well?
Basically, that's what they do. They traveled around and they just helped people whenever they saw fit.
Oh.
And they killed invasive monsters.
So a little bit of an adventure, but also a little bit of a exterminator, a little bit.
Pretty much.
Mhm.
It's a family thing. They raised me to always help people in need, but if the ecosystem also needs help, then take care of it.
All right. Thank you very much, Astrid. And that is everyone in the party. So with that, thank you very much, everybody, for coming and answering my question. I'm gonna stop here for now, get back to reality, and then
And there goes gravity.
And there goes gravity, and also, well, we'll see what happens to the party. So let's go back, change scene a bit. All right. So, if everybody is ready, I'm as usual. I'm gonna start with last session. Last session, you guys tried to exorcise Delilah with various methods. It failed. In the end, you guys used a book of prayers that you guys found in the back room to perform a ritual of forgiveness, which causes Astrid to be free from the shades. Delilah's shades, however, is more persistent. Seemingly, a prayer of repentance is needed, and it needs a soul sacrifice, a life sacrifice, basically. You guys got around the rule by using a loophole where you sacrifice an animal instead, a fish, for this particular purpose, to finally, free Delilah from any consequences, seemingly. But later in the day, you guys found an abandoned hot spring deep in the woods of Serenia. After fixing the place up a little bit, and you guys freed some of those undead-like creatures that was trapped under some rambles, who was apparently the caretaker of this place. So right now, you guys are soaking in the hot spring, feeling much better from the annoying ordeal that is the exorcism and all that. It's a little strange seeing those undead-like creatures roaming around the vicinity, and it's even stranger finding a serene place like this in this deadly city. As the day grows later, is there anything you guys want to do? Yes.
Does
Yes.
Does Aurora wanna join in the hot spring? Like, what would she be doing? Would she be in the hot springs?
Well, I would assume that she went with you guys, because, never split the party, never split the party, no matter what.
No, I mean, you can be in the vicinity and not be in the hot spring. Maybe you have an aversion to hot water.
Where's your cat?
I don't see that she would. I think she. I mean, the cat is in the water, right? So
that is true.
Yeah, and it's not very deep compared to my size.
Come on
she'd
in, the
be
water's
there with the rest of them.
fine.
All right. So I
Yeah,
guess at this point, everybody basically will be soaking in the water, except for Fontaine. I think Fontaine is being cool and keeping an eye on the surrounding while you guys let your guard down. Yeah, have some moment of respite. Is there anything you guys want to do as the day? Well, you don't really know if it's getting later, but your body is telling you that while you're feeling much more refreshed, it started to get a little bit late, you think.
So, Aurora, while we are sharing backstories of the things we've seen in Paragon so far, do any of them seem useful for what you're looking for?
I haven't really said to you guys what I'm looking for, did I?
No.
Yeah,
What were you looking
no.
for?
It's nothing grand nor secretive, I assure you. It just hasn't really come up, I suppose. The whole death looming over our shoulders and all.
Literally, in
But-
Delilah's case.
Sure. Now I don't feel like talking. No, I'm just kidding.
Darn it.
If you noticed maybe that I carry a pair of glasses with me, those belong to my late grandmother who, um, well, she raised me and my mother to be the local witches and live in a small town and be happy with a cottage and a small garden and not much else, because we simply weren't destined for greatness. But my mom didn't listen and she ran away. I listened and I stayed for a long while. Unfortunately, my grandmother has passed away since, and on her deathbed, she told me about this place. Well, she told me of what she knew of it, and said that there's a chance, however small, that our lineage could be traced back to the city itself in, great great ancestor of some degree.
Wait, that sounds like what Fontaine's trying to look for. Wait, Fontaine? No, no, not Fontaine. Fontaine? Who is looking for? No, no, no.
Mhm.
Bye. Yeah, bye. You're
Lineage?
looking for someone's lineage here as well, right? Proof of lineage.
I mean, yes, but I don't expect that one to be true. I think young Hadley was just completely overinflating a few references in his ancestors' book and hoping to find some quick, easy, ching poof way to be rich and famous and sought after.
I have no such goals. I just really wanted to see where we come from and what we're destined for.
Do you think your
What the-
mother came here?
This gives Aurora a bit of a pause as she contemplates for a second and looks back and says, maybe. I don't really know. I haven't thought about it. The circumstances which brought us here seem very unlikely to reoccur. I mean, it's a tall drop off a cliff after being rescued by a white stag, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, blown up by an angry dragonborn. It's saved by a white stag, fall off a cliff, lose consciousness, wake up on a riverbank. Sorry, keep going.
I may be retracing some of her steps by joining up with an adventuring party and doing everything my grandmother didn't want me to do. But I made myself a promise that I would take her glasses to see the city one more time through my eyes. Not literally. The glasses are not possessed. It's more of a symbolic thing. I just wanted to see the ruins, but now that we're here and maybe we can restore the city, I thought, what better of an opportunity to wait to put on the glasses and show her the city in all its majesty if that ever comes to pass.
It's a very nice goal.
Yeah.
Why was your grandmother so against, going out and trying to do big things?
Well,
Like,
you know about the city. It's the city of heroes and villains. I rationalized it as her being afraid to find out we were villains once. And that might persist in the bloodline, you know?
Ah,
is
that
there a
That
reason to think that you could be villains?
it's a coin flip, I suppose. Neither a small nor a big chance of that happening. And that's why I try to keep my emotions in check and keep myself quiet, because when I get angry, it doesn't go very well for me or others. But I have been in check for a long time, and nothing has happened for nigh on 10 years. And then I was a child, so it's more excusable.
So when you say things don't go well when you get angry, are you talking about the ordinary consequences of losing one's temper, or do you turn into someone Astrid's size and rend them limb from limb?
A bit of column A, a bit of column B, perhaps. When I was young, very young, there were kids. They were making fun of me and said some very unkind things about me and my mother and my grandmother. And it continued until I lost my temper. And even though I couldn't really spellcast, not in any significant ways, I may have gone and turned them into frogs.
Oh, how does that work?
I don't
Via
know.
claws.
I don't know how it happened, and I have been trying not to be angry ever since.
I think in the scale of the world, turning bullies into frogs is no more than they're just desserts.
I appreciate the sentiment,
That's
but
what
I
I
might have
said.
ruined some lives.
Are they still frogs?
No, it came undone very shortly after, a few hours later. But
So they got better. Is that what you're saying?
well, they were not frogs anymore, but the experience stuck with them, and I spent the next 10 years never really leaving my house except to go to the local druid enclave. I've barely set foot back in the town, usually in a disguise or well, as a black cat.
So the town wanted to protect the bullies and not you? Typical. And Vi makes a very Barco de Cola gesture of disgust.
I was the witch living on the outskirts of the city and coming from a generation of witches with no warlocks in sight. I can understand where the gossips came from. And once it was revealed to me that we have the whole possible ancestry tie in, well, it scared me, I suppose. I want to have a definitive proof of whether or not I am destined for mediocrity or for evil. And I don't know what I'll do when I find out.
You left out
But
one very important option in that list, though. You
I
might also
don't-
be destined for greatness.
I don't think I can be a hero. Not really.
But you are in the city of heroes, right? Isn't only heroes are allowed to be here?
Heroes, villains, rabbits, as of late. I don't think the city discriminates with who is in it. But if I do have an amazing power of heroes running through my veins, I don't know what to do with that. Probably retire and go back to my grandma's hut and take over as the local witch. Maybe the town will have forgotten in 100 or 200 years.
You make me really want to take you to my family, where people will be nicer to you. But if you do find out you have hero powers, we have a lot of things here in Paragon that need fixing before you retire.
I suppose everyone's destiny is tied to fixing this place, so I'm not going anywhere. Yet. And by that
Excellent.
I mean I'll help.
Excellent. We need everyone. I know you've been a little bit out of it, but this city is extremely haunted.
I don't have any experience with hauntings or monsters or fighting, really.
No, you've been doing extremely well. That fog cloud especially is saving us all from being shot by giant skeletons with giant crossbows.
Well, chalk that up to me learning how to avoid rocks thrown at me. So at least I can help there.
Levi kind of nods and paddles his feet in the hot water.
I don't mean to dump this on any of you. I'm sorry. It's been a long time since I talked for longer than 5 seconds. Years, I suppose. So, while I was changing, did I miss anyone else's story?
I'm going to shift over so I'm next to Aurora, doing the politely, politely not looking when you're in a hot spring, and just kind of settle down. And, give me some time and maybe I can convince you to be a little less hard on yourself. And other things, Astrid says she doesn't like water, but she also isn't getting out of it.
How does Astrid look right now?
It's only 2 feet deep. I don't like water when it's deeper than I am.
Have you got the soggy cat look going on?
Yes, I actually sent an image in Discord.
It's fantastic, by the way.
Because the Twitch is TOS, I can actually post this now.
Oh yeah. It's art now, right?
Yeah.
It's all
Nice.
good.
So
Mhm.
yeah, Astrid seems to be enjoying herself, and Jock
Soggy
is
cat.
looking for the person who got her out of the facility, because apparently there's someone even nastier than Torak, that dragonborn who blew us all up. Apparently Torak is just an enforcer for this person named Arian. Did I get that right? I look at Jock.
I need to check my notes. Wait, where's my notes?
Put on the spot there.
Can't
Ha, ha,
remember
ha.
shit.
All your backstory should be pinned in your respective chats. So it should be easy to open.
It's been okay. I don't have to scroll up. Okay.
Yeah.
I think Alien. Yeah, Alien. Yeah. Yeah, that bastard Alien. Well, a bit of correction there. Thorak is not an enforcer per se. He's just like me, but likes violence more.
Okay, so he's also a prisoner? Or being controlled? Or trying to be controlled?
Prisoner, yes, but I wouldn't say trying to being controlled by anyone. I think he likes it there.
Ah. Yes, so anyway, that. And, yes, I was just telling everyone about the rather absurd commission that brought me here, which I mentioned there's a very young, very wealthy, I judge him somewhat foolish, but he seems mostly harmless young man by the name of Hadley Devereaux, who believes that one of his ancestors left something important here in Paragon, but he was extremely vague about what that thing was or what it would do. So, like I said, I think he's just looking for a magical entrance to fame and notoriety and being sought after. But I made him pay up front, and I decided to take the commission. It was time to get out of Barca de Cola anyway. Yeah. I was getting depressed.
Did you come here hoping to end up here? And by here, I mean wherever we are now.
No, not at all. I thought I was going to be poking through ordinary ruins and fending off ordinary wolves and maybe some ordinary undead at the worst. And I would get all dusty and hot and tired, and eventually I could go back and report nothing and then pack up what I had and be on my way. I did not expect this, and I gesture at the pale green, unchanging sky above us, or persistent curses, and I gesture at the caretakers to the hot springs. Hopefully they haven't tried to offer us any more of their spoiled milk drink.
They talk?
They haven't so
No.
far.
Not yet,
they seem,
but
but
they
they seem to
offered us
be
some.
they seem that they can understand us.
And they're trying very hard to be hospitable, but they don't seem to have noticed that their supply of food and drink has long since gone extremely rotten.
Maybe telling them would be a bad idea.
I don't think they notice though.
And
Remember those fishermen that we met?
Yes.
The fishes that they left the fishes until they rot in the basket.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a good question. How much do these undead who just seem to be trapped in a short loop of what they did day to day, how much do they perceive that things are not the same? And why are there some of them that are like that and trapped, whereas why are some of them like Roland?
Roland is a bit different, right? He's not exactly from here. I think Roland just succumbed to the curse. So he doesn't have any loop set yet. That is my theory, at least.
I'm guessing that's part of it, yes, that he's not from here. Maybe I'm misremembering. I thought Henry and Mia did say they'd seen others like Roland, and after Roland died, then he got up again the next day and was also hollow.
I think that's people, the ones attacking Roland, and then Roland died and became like the people who attacked.
So that seems like the curse is almost some sort of disease that you can catch.
Probably.
Or at least Roland's version of it.
Go ahead and roll wisdom saving throw, everybody.
Oh
That is listening to this
no!
conversation right now.
Oh no! Why is it a saving throw? Is that a
Alright.
normal check? And saving. Save. Okay.
One
All good,
more.
right?
Let me roll for Delilah. And
Why is it a saving
also
throw
Fontaine.
though?
Alright, thank you very much. Go on.
What do you mean by thank you very much? What's the result?
We've been having too much fun for too long.
It's all good. It's all good. Just
Fighting
continue.
danger and trouble.
Just continue. It's all
I
good.
gotta
Like
stop.
this, look around, see if you see any scratches.
Wrong campaign. Wrong campaign.
Okay. So, well, I do wonder one thing though. These caretakers that we rescued from the rubble, will they go back into the rubble to the next day?
Um, I mean, I don't think so. It seems like when they're in the rubble, they're trying to um go back to their normal routine, which is this. I
Yeah,
think they
but
just continue to whatever they're doing.
yeah, yeah, but remember when one was in the rubble, the other two was trying to get him out?
Right.
I think they have
I
some
would
sentience.
yeah,
Well,
I
we'll
would
have to
assume.
stop back in and see. I'm with Bree. I hope that they can respond to some extent to things outside, like the fishermen cheered on Astrid.
Mhm.
So hopefully getting trapped under the rubble was not part of their loop.
Well, if it's not, then that means someone else did it to them, right?
Oh.
I think probably just when this place fell apart or something. They got trapped under the rubble,
Oh,
died,
yeah.
and then changed into those things? Maybe?
Or the curse caught them and this place, they continued operating this
From
place
both.
for who knows how long and it eventually collapsed on them
both.
a bit.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I don't think we have a yes or no on that. We'll just have to stop back and check on them. Although I am very reluctant to leave this place. This is so much better than fighting dead cultists and skeletons.
Mm-hmm.
And I sink all the way down so my nose is just under the water and I blow bubbles.
We can make this our home base, right? Not that far from an atlas.
I mean, it's 30 minutes, pretty a long walk.
Only 30 minutes walk, Bree.
30 minutes walk.
You've walked further than that.
Exactly, far.
Question for the GM.
Yes.
Is this building or is it even a building, or is it like an open area?
Just open area. So if you see on the top right here, basically there are 3 large pools. The one at the top is higher than the second one, and then the bottom one is the most lowest point. Water is flowing from inside one of the building, flowing out into the various pools and then outside of the hot spring. You've checked the building where the water is coming from. There used to be a rubble there, but then if I recall, Astrid just knocked the wall down, which causes water to continue flowing. The building to the right of that water house is where you found the rubble caretaker, what do you call, buried under it. And then over here is some kind of entrance of sorts where one of the caretakers is just standing there and handing out rotten food to people that pass by.
I see.
Yeah. And then this entire area is surrounded by a crumbling stone wall, basically. And it's not like proper masonry or something. It's just like stone stacked together to form a wall.
Not very secure, but
Mm-hmm.
We can definitely talk about it. I resurface and stretch. But we should get going, though. We don't solve any mysteries or help anyone while we sit here and soak.
Wait, shouldn't we at least, have a long rest a bit before we go?
I don't know why I'm full up. I don't. Did I long rest? I don't think so.
You never got into a fight.
Yeah, we barely used anything.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Feels like a waste.
Wait. We did though, because I used 2 of my spells.
You never got into a fight, but you definitely use spell slots to what do you call, to deal with the curses, with the exorcism part.
I see. Yeah. That's right.
Yeah. All right. So
And if you get the one long rest, we can move.
Yeah, I'm only down 1 spell slot. I don't think anyone has levels of exhaustion except maybe Delilah.
Yeah.
I think we're good to go.
Delilah can stay here. Can pick her up on the way back, or she can catch up when she feels better.
I can. Yeah, I'll follow. I'll follow you guys. You want to be
Leading
left
the party
behind
is
down
always-
here? Who knows what kind of monster suddenly appears in these woods?
Hey, John
we have
says
those
Atlas is
character
pretty
cues.
nearby, so
Still half an hour away, so I will follow you.
yeah, I told you it's half an hour. It's not close by. Close
Not
by
that
is like
far.
5-10 minutes.
Half an hour is close by.
If we're running for our lives, we gotta run for 30 minutes.
well, we run faster than we walk, but
So maybe 20 minutes, you know?
That's so long. Oh no.
But yeah, after you guys sat down with what do you call? After you guys soaked for a bit, one by one, you guys get out and start preparing, putting on your armor, putting on your equipment, getting ready to leave the area. Sadly, but in the hopes you'll find something. You'll find new things to discover. Perhaps there's nicer things somewhere else, you know. So you packed up all your stuff, and once you're ready, you can decide where else you want to go. You can either follow the path back to the fishing platform that you saw just now, or you can follow the road forward, because the path that you followed from the fishing area to this hot spring continues forward for a little bit longer.
What do you mean continues forward, as in?
I mean, the road goes in the direction we need.
Yeah. Gonna head
So I would
this
say-
direction, or can go back to
Yeah,
the fishing area and come back here. Your choice.
Oh, we go down there.
Now
Oh,
goes-
there's another road.
Route not taken or the standard route? We were planning to go to this bridge, right?
Yeah, we were planning to go down to the bridge.
All right. In that case, you yeah, just to confirm, is there anything you guys want to do before leaving the hot springs? No? All right. Just a reminder, you guys did a long rest there, so it's okay. So you guys make your way back to the to the fishing platform. So just for Aurora's benefit, you return next to the river and you guys see this circular ring that is hovering over the river for a bit, and you would be able to see two of those undead-like creatures standing on the platform with a stick and a bits of string attached to the end of it. They seem to be fishing by the looks of it, but you can get this awful smell coming from their direction. With your perception, you would notice the smell is coming from a basket that is right next to them, that is kind of like filled with rotten fish, basically. Not filled to the brim, but like, you know, they would have like one fish that is rotting away in there.
Can you tell me more about the ring, please?
Yep, it is a metallic ring that seems to be magical because it is floating over the water for a bit. On top of the ring, just for context, by ring I don't mean like the ring you put in your finger. It's like this circular platform with a hole at the center of it.
Right, and it's horizontal.
It is horizontal, yes. So one of the undead-like creatures here, the other one is here, and they're just sitting about with a kind of like a metal basket on the side of them with the rotted, what do you call, rotted things inside it.
Shouldn't disturb them, probably.
Yeah, there. I'm planning to, you know, go down there every day and grab fish so that we can eat.
Oh,
One?
And they
We can
don't
grab
seem
as
to
many.
they don't seem to fish very well. So yeah, one a day is an achievement to them, basically.
are there fish going by?
There are actually. They're not biting
Tried to
these fishermen, but yes, there are fish.
They're not gonna need to bite with me around.
Just javelin into it. But yeah,
I mean, I already caught one earlier.
that's true. And you use it as a sacrifice. Brilliant. So you arrive at the ring and you continue following the path away from the settlement towards the south side of Serenia in hopes of, you know, finding something. You continue down for a bit, and as you follow this path, you can see there are buildings to either side of the road occasionally. It's usually like one singular building, some of them double-storied, but all of them seem to have long abandoned. Not much inside it other than some rusted items and also like overgrown grass. But with your passive investigation, I'd say you'd be able to find. I think Vi has the highest passive investigation, which would yield you 8 more of those nourishment chips as you pass by.
Ooh, food.
Excellent.
You continue on a little bit more, and as you part through the trees, you can start to hear actually the river flowing nearby. It's flowing pretty fast. Kind of strange given that the water just flows out to nowhere. And looking at the bridge, it seems to be well preserved. It's not crumbling, but it's not also like pristine. But the thing that worries you the most are these kind of like large tree logs that are placed kind of like on the side of the bridge, underside of the bridge, some of them just entirely across. And you see two large figures just standing on the bridge, like breathing. By the looks of it, you can see their motion up and down, up and their shoulders moving up and down as if they're breathing, but they are motionless. One of them looking in your direction, the other one looking opposite on the other side of the bridge. And they're just standing
Wait,
there.
what creature is this?
A little bit ways away right now. Go ahead, roll perception check for me, please. See if you squid, try to figure out what the creature is.
I can guidance you.
Go ahead.
Mm. Kittens. Yeah, not that great. Oof.
All right, so with a 12, you can see that they are definitely humanoid, but their proportions a little bit off. Their hands are a little bit long, and their facial structure, they have kind of like some kind of a large nose or snout of some sort. You're
Let me
not,
describe this to
yeah,
Aurora and ask if she knows what it is,
nature check.
what it could be.
Nature.
Guidance.
I'm not good at nature. How am I not good at nature? I'm a druid. Let's see.
You're a
Oh,
city
never mind.
druid.
I'm actually really bad at nature.
Damn. The description of those things kind of reminds you of a couple of things, but given that Bree did not mention of any hairs or furs, it kind of like reminded you of trolls, actually.
Oh. Oh no. A troll on a bridge? Oh no.
Oh no.
I've heard stories about these people who gotta
Me
pay
too.
tolls.
Everyone catch up on your bird knowledge.
Why bird?
Actually, would I know anything about this?
What's your passive?
I mean, like, regarding my book.
Oh, regarding your book, go ahead. History check with advantage. All right, 12. You remember your book mentioned trolls a couple of times, but you can't remember which stories mentioned them at this point, so you're trying to like scroll through the page trying to find it, but at the moment you can't find them. But you do know the book did mention a couple of trolls. Usually, not in a good light, if you recall correctly.
Hmm. Oh, it's just there are only two of them, right?
Two of them right now.
And we did cross that bridge. The attack, we killed them.
And we kill trolls in our current state.
And if you can't kill them, you can throw them off the bridge, right?
Yeah,
Or
I guess so.
talk to them. Maybe
But
they
that,
want toll or kind of a puzzle.
yeah, we can try the talking first. If they want to eat us, maybe we can persuade them that there's another one of us who's much bigger and more delicious waiting at the gate of Cogsoot, and maybe they'll go fall into that maw.
Ah, that's a good idea.
Mhm.
All right, so who's approaching first then?
Not it.
Are you going as a
I'll
group
do it.
or some of you approaching first? How are you gonna do this? So, Astrid, you want to
I'll
lead?
be I'll be
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
accompanying anybody who wants to
All
go.
right, so Astrid
Oh,
and
me
also
too.
Jack and Vi. The three of you,
With guidance, someone. Our
with
guidance.
Bree's guidance, you guys make your way closer towards the bridge. When you get to about 100 foot away, you stop. Now that you get a better vision of these guys, you can see that these trolls are not quite like how you would remember it, as their bodies seem to be shriveled and dried up by the looks of it. You can see that they're not performing any activities per se, but just standing there, almost waiting for something. When you at this point you're kind of in the middle of the road, not really concealing yourself, but they have not seemed to respond to your presence just yet. Proceed.
Yeah,
We're going,
let's
we're
get
going
to
to
about
walk,
50,
right?
yeah, 50 feet away, and then I'll hail them.
All right. You guys walk over closer. up to your 50 foot away, and still they have not seem to be they're not responding to you, but looks.
I'd like to join this expedition now.
All right,
Curious.
Aurora jogging
I'll
over,
follow.
Bree jogging over as well. Almost everybody, no, everybody is here now, with Fontaine and also Delilah joining you. Now you guys are able to see the situation. You see this two trolls, one of them facing away, one of them facing you. They're shriveled up, looking a little bit emaciated, like they haven't eaten for a long time. Their eye sockets are a little bit sunken. Their lips are almost like dried up a little bit, so it kind of like reveals the teeth underneath. But they're just standing there, staring.
I'll cup my hands around my mouth. Hello, the bridge.
You see the one that is facing you guys starts to react, and the one looking away starts to react as well. The one behind starts to turn around, and the one that's looking at you now moves forward, puts his hands out forward. Toll.
Tool for the troll.
What counts as toll? What do you want?
Coin.
Do you even use
I mean, that seems fairly straightforward. Will one suffice? And I will take a gold piece out of my pouch and flip it in the air so the light catches the color.
The coin spins midair for a bit of shine. It kind of like almost near it lands nearby the creature's arm, but like he's not moving, and the coin just falls flat on the floor. Coin.
Oh my god.
It's by your foot?
Looks down. Picks it up. Stuffs it into his thigh. Like he looks like he just stuffs the coin into a pocket, but he's not exactly wearing anything, so you're not sure what the pocket is. As he turns to you, nope, it went in, which is weird. It points its hands out again. Oh.
So that was one for me. And then... So we have Bree, Astrid, Aurora, Jacques.
Total of 7.
On team.
I'm gonna drop I'm not gonna drop my coin, I'm gonna send my coin over there using my visible mage hand.
Alright.
By giving a copper, what happens?
So the coin floating midair. The creature grabs the coin very deftly, places it into his pocket, puts a hand up. Coin.
Oh,
I'll take
it
out-
feels like it's gonna just keep taking.
I'll take out 5 more gold pieces and distribute them to the people who haven't offered one yet. It might need to be an individual thing, like the hauntings. Let's see if it will let me pass. And I will start strolling forward. So I have paid, Mr. Troll. Can I walk over? But I am ready to jump away if it takes a swing at me.
Coin.
Oh my god.
I will see if I can walk around it.
You walk around it, and the guy, the other troll that's on the bridge, kind of stops forward. Oh, coin.
I already paid.
Pauses for a bit. Coin.
if those aren't the right kind of coins?
Coins are like, do you think they need this currency? As in
As they might
Paragon?
just be extortionists. So I'll take out one more gold and give it to the troll on the far side of the bridge and then try to walk past.
He takes it very slowly, puts into his pocket. During the motion, you begin to just walk past him. Try to walk past. He turns around, gets to you. Halt! Coin! It becomes to walk over towards you.
Oh, he moves.
I already gave you one. I keep walking. If he starts catching up to me, I will ready invisibility for when he comes within melee.
Alright. He definitely tries to catch up to you, and at about when you get to about the halfway point of the bridge, the creature begins to run forward much quicker than before, and you decide, yeah, that's a good time to turn invisible as you guys disappear. Stops for a moment, looks up, looks forward towards you guys, the rest of the party that's remained, and then just stares. While the troll that is closer towards you, coin.
Look at Aurora.
Hora's gonna
Overboard
take.
then.
I
Throw them overboard then.
Let me try something. She's gonna put her hand in her pouch, pulled out 2 entire copper coins, and approach the troll and kind of money on her palm. Gonna offer it to him.
He goes over, grabs your entire palm, drags you now as he pulls you closer towards his pocket, stuffs your hand and stuffs your hand and the coin that you're holding into his pocket. You can feel there's a lot of coins in there. Looks of it. And he's just stopped and then points up his hands once more. Your hand is still inside his pocket right now. Coin.
I think he's a zombie.
I'm gonna try to grab a handful of coins and pull my hand out, and then offer the coins back to him.
Oh my god!
Sleight of hand.
Boy, please let this work. Because it would be funny.
Right.
I'm sorry?
Can she guidance?
No, you're not within range because guidance touched, if I recall correctly.
Yes.
I'm still on the other side of the bridge. May I throw a bardic inspiration on that?
You can, yes.
But
You want to use it?
won't you be
No, it's not a spell, so he still remain invisible.
Yeah, so Vi's
That is
voice
spell,
comes
alright, alright.
from across the bridge. Very clever, I like it. Do it. And Aurora, you have a D. Did it go up to a D8?
Should be at this point, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, alright.
Yes. So a D8 to add to that if you want to.
Can I apply that bonus after finding out the result or before?
That I think it's before you find out the result, but after you roll, if I recall correctly. Let me check. Can you show me the body inspiration thingy?
You can see the numbers, but you don't know the result. Cannot know the result.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Alright, I guess I'll add it just to be safe.
Alright, go ahead. 21.
Yeah.
The creature does not seem to notice as you pull out. Go ahead, roll me D20 for me.
Coin.
cool?
Alright, you pull out 20 coins from this guy's pocket. 20, let's say like 10 of them are gold, 5 silver, 5 copper.
So, sorry, 10 gold, 5 silver, and 5,
5 copper, yeah. And the creature does not seem to notice you. And as he continues to ask for coin.
I'll offer him like a fistful of copper, like 20 of them.
Alright, a fistful more of copper. He looks at you, grabs your entire hand, pulls you again closer towards his pocket, stuffs your hand in there, and continues asking for coin. Coin!
I paid you.
Coin!
Does it look like he's even listening to us, or is he just like on a one of the zombie kind of look?
Insight
Can I
check.
insight? Oh
Ooh,
Nice.
you want to
The
use a fate point?
the intelligence of this troll is like beyond comprehension. It is
Hey, I
reading
still
your
rolled an
every
8.
move.
I still rolled an
But
8.
no, like honestly you're not quite sure. Its expression is blank. It's a bit hard to tell if it's due to not caring or because it doesn't really have any mind to it.
Okay, fuck. I'm gonna pull out my hand, take another one of my coppers, round about 20 coppers,
All right.
hold it up, and say, coin, and then throw it into the water off the bridge.
As you see a hand emerges from the water,
Oh my
grabs the
god.
coin, drags, puts it, and disappears under the water. Now that you see that, you do realize there is a silhouette of another of these large creatures underwater.
Oh my god.
Oh no. Should we go back?
Coin.
So from my side of the bridge, can I find a bush or something to hide behind?
If you on the bridge, there are a couple of logs that you can hide behind, but across the bridge, actually, you would notice there are some structures that is differently designed compared to what you've seen so far. It's mostly made from stone and metal. In fact, it looks less like a house, more like a bunker of sorts. But it's a little bit ways away. But other than that, amongst the trees and everything, there are bushes that you can try to hide in. Yes.
Yeah, so I would like to get across the bridge, so the side we are trying to get to, and I would like to find a bush to crouch down. About how wide is the river, please?
The river is wide. If I recall correctly, it is about 40 foot. Yeah, 40 foot across.
Sorry, out of character, that got a little bit garbled for me. About how
40
wide?
foot. 40 foot.
40 foot, thank
Yeah.
you. So I would like to stay within 50 feet of the bridgehead on my side and duck down behind a bush. And then I would like to cast Major Image. It has 120-foot range, so I'm going to throw it back to the side of the bridge that my
your party is
companion
at. Yeah.
but a little to the side of the road.
Uh-huh.
So within sight of the trolls, but far enough away that if they want it, they have to come down and off the bridge in a few steps to the side. And the major image I am casting is of a continuous waterfall of gold coins. I can do this for 20-foot cube, so a 20-foot cube tall waterfall of gold coins just cascading to the ground and piling up.
God.
So the rest of you guys immediately see this waterfall of coin that appears out of nowhere, just clinking down on the ground, creating a pile of gold coins. This is some weird magic of Paragon. I guess free coins now.
Wow, free coins! Look at that!
The creature then turns, notices the coin pile, begins to walks towards the
guys,
coin
let's go.
pile. Just so you know, one of the troll, the one that has been talking to you, is now moving towards the coin pile. There is another troll, the one that was chasing Vi just now at the middle of the bridge, is still there. But
Okay,
the
I'm
He's not
gonna
looking at the coin.
I'm gonna I'm
I'm gonna.
gonna move towards the other troll,
okay,
and I'm gonna hand up my hand, and then I'm gonna do something.
oh,
I'm gonna cast this.
all right.
Be your coin and grab those coins over there as well. I'm gonna point towards the fountain of the waterfall of coin.
The creature kind of looks at you, looks at the coin, walks over towards the pile of magical coins and now trying to grab it. So that both of them are now trying to grab the coin,
Come
put them into their
on.
pocket. They're not really realizing that the coin is not in their hand when they try to pick it up, you know? They're just grabbing the entire thing, shoving it into their pocket. Grabbing nothing,
But
shoving it into their
Can
pocket.
we sneak as they do that?
Go ahead. I mean, everybody to go ahead, roll stealth check, please. Except for Vi, because Vi's not there anymore.
let's go.
I will
Do
do
we
the
get to do it
thing.
with advantage, or will you lower the DC?
I will give you advantage for this because that is essentially by assisting
Oh my
everybody.
god! Let's
Because
get let
advantage.
me let me
Oh, I'm scared.
That
I'm
was
not very
four
good at
ones, Jack.
this.
forward.
That's a nat 20.
Come on, Bree, help
Damn,
me.
nice.
Bree, help me.
Okay.
And let me roll for Delilah, advantage, and then Fontaine, advantage. So you guys begin to slowly make your way past this. Steady, slow, slow. And then Bree, you would notice Jack is kind of like almost stepping into a metal bucket that's been on the bridge
Oh.
with
Yeah,
various
yeah.
other knickknacks.
Again?
You see
Jack,
the
get
leg
the bucket!
like
Jack, get the bucket!
directly
We're
at
looking
the
for a
bucket. You notify her and like she stops just as the leg is like inside the bucket. You know, haven't make a noise yet. The two creatures
Can I swoop in and steal the bucket?
it's okay.
Yeah,
Like,
we
yeah,
have buckets.
you would be able to jump over and pull the bucket away before before Jack stomps into the bucket. Both of you freeze for a moment, look behind, look at the trolls. You can see their ears kind of like twitch a little bit. But at the moment doesn't seem to notice you guys as you guys slowly make your way across the bridge and finally arrive on the other side.
Safe, safe.
All right.
That was
Oh.
really good. Good job.
That was smart.
I will pop out
Oh.
from behind the bush and wave at everybody.
So you guys would see Vi kind of waving from behind the bush. If you're smart enough, you'll be able to put two and two together. The cold coin is caused by Vi.
No, I'm not very smart. I'm gonna just say, "Whoa, we're so lucky that there was just a board full of coin, just appeared out of nowhere."
Yeah, you're very lucky, Bree. Treasure that. Come on,
Yeah,
everybody.
very.
Let's get further away before they notice that those aren't real coins.
Also, I got a bucket. We were looking for one.
Oh, excellent. Very useful.
It suddenly appeared out of nowhere. I
You're
told
double
you,
lucky.
we just needed to fail a stealth check and a bucket will appear. Sorry.
You should dub it the lucky bucket.
Yeah. The lucky Jack bucket.
But yeah, let's scuttle a little bit further away from the bridge and then take stock.
Right. You are getting ready to scuttle away before you notice another very useful thing for you right now. As you see, an Atlas shrine right at the start of the bridge, on the other side of the bridge, basically. from where Vi is at right now. So you guys can get there and activate it very quickly.
Yeah, let's
Oh
do
my
it.
god, oh my god, what's this? What's the what where's it again in this map?
Bridge
You
again?
are essentially. Let me drag your character tokens. Wait, where's your tokens? There you are. It is essentially right there.
What's this area? What's this area? Dude? It's right there.
Yeah.
Oh no, what do we call it? Can we go
Atlas
and
at
activate it? Can I
Pearl
go
Ridge.
there?
South of Serenia, Saucy.
No, it has to be a sauce.
Alright. So you activate
A
the thing?
sassy. Yeah.
Alright. Now, how long does major image last?
Oh,
10 minutes.
You guys make your way over towards the thing. And Bree, I'm assuming you go over and activate it, yeah?
yeah.
Bree goes over, places her hand on the skull of that statue, and from her palm, you can see the illusion of Atlas begin to emerge and engulf the skeleton creature, and it begins to move once more. It turns to you guys and offers you, "Greeting. How may I help you today?"
Rename.
Um,
Rename.
so, where are you at?
"I am currently at the south of Serenia."
South of there. Okay, I don't know what to name you. You're
SSS?
Assy. As Atlas south of Serenia. So Assy. Or Ass.
No.
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 Yes. Yes. We
How
have
about we
Understood.
just
an
call it like
ass.
SOS? Like, South of Serenia.
Oh, that's no fun. We have an opportunity to name something ass. Why wouldn't we pick that?
Oh, this thing has fog of war, right?
Excuse me?
No, this VTT, it has fog of war, right? That way I can just show you parts of the map that you've been to. Because I'm not done with the map yet. But no, it's fine, fine. That's in the future. But yes, you're able to you're able to find mark this place as Assy. The Atlas. Understood. Well,
Okay.
we will continue to refer to this place as Assy. How else
Or
may I help
ass.
you today?
Um.
What's around here?
You are closing to the end of Paragon. In this vicinity, there is only a couple of rural homesteads in this area. To the south, you will be able to see. One second, let me open my map. I recall it's Minin. Second, yeah. Loading. Oh gosh, it's taking a while. There you go. All right. To the south, you will be able to see the district of Ducatia, known for its mining activities.
Mine.
Hey, Delilah, does that sound like something you know? Ducati?
No, I don't think so. I never. There's not much books regarding Paragon, but most importantly for you guys, when you look south, you see the building that I described just now, kind of like a bunker, and a little bit ways away, it ends with a sharp cliff. There is an empty gap of nothingness for a couple of miles before you see the edge of the island once more, the other side. I will send you a screenshot so that you can see what I'm trying to say. And I will post it over here. But essentially, there is nothing to the south of you, a gap before arriving into like more land, which you assume is the Ducatia that was mentioned by the Atlas.
Where's
Or
the
is this a
thing?
screenshot?
Yeah, it's loading for slowly.
We are visual learners.
I understand. I understand. I sent it to
Oh.
Discord.
Oh, so it's better
Okay.
if we go through the other thing.
Is Ducatia also part of Paragon or another city?
Ducatia is one of the districts within Paragon.
Aditi. We need to find the Atlas there. Aditi. Or Addie. Addie's such a cute name.
Atlas, where are we in relation to Paragon City Center? Like, what direction would we walk from here?
Here, you can, if you're able to fly, and move in the direction of the east to head towards the city center. However, if you are planning to walk there, you will need to head towards Cogsoot first before arriving at the city center.
How long do we have to fly to
Good
get to
question.
Ducatia? Like, what's the distance?
1 second. Do I have the overlay? I do not have. Oh, maybe I do. 1 sec. Let me increase the opacity. Yes, all right. So from where you guys are right now to head towards the city center, you guys, I feel like my skill's a bit off, but let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Assuming you have a flying speed of 60 feet, you will be able to arrive in the city center after 35 minutes.
That's very far. What about just the edge of the land?
Edge of the city center?
Edge of the land? Where is the city center? I assume city center would be center of Ducatia, so it's just edge of the land then.
City center
What is
is
it?
not Ducatia. Ducatia is not the city center.
To the east of
Ducatia is to the south. City center is to the east.
Oh, you mean fly to
If you fly
Paragon
directly to
Center?
the city center district, this whole place, Riverbend, Serenia, Cogsoot, they're all within Paragon.
Oh no, I meant the Ducatia.
Okay.
If you want to cross Ducatia,
If
and
you,
you say we need to fly,
if you wish to fly to the city center district, you will need to fly for 35 minutes, assuming you're flying at a speed of 60 feet per hour. To head towards Ducatia, you merely need to continue along this road, and you will arrive at Ducatia.
for how long?
Traveling via this road, it is about 1 mile before you arrive at the Ducatia wall.
How long is 1,000 feet?
no
30,000
thousand
feet?
feet.
5,000 feet. 15-minute walking.
which
But looking
moves
forward, there's
15
no
minutes.
walls inside, right?
There's no wall. It's just like a gap, a hole in the ground, and then another massive landmass on the other.
Yeah, I would like to go take a look at that on the
Yeah,
map. I
let's go
thought
to
it
the
was
edge.
water, but what's at the
No,
top
it
is
was
not
it
water.
was it was not a water, but you can run over there to see what's up over there if you want.
Let's
Yes, please.
go.
Okay,
Alright.
I will take precautions at the cliff edge. Get down flat,
Fair.
inch up, and look over.
All right, all of you guys begin running to the south to get to the edge. You run past a couple of well-built building, essentially. Run past them, make your way all the way to the edge, and you had to stop yourself for a bit because you can see it is not water, as shown in the map here, because unfortunately 2D maps can't show 3D. But those areas are essentially just a hole. Looking down, you see the abyss of like this green swirling sky continues all around you and down under the city.
It's like the whole island is floating, something like that.
Yes, it does seem like the whole island is floating in this green abyss.
Oh, well, so much for taking the boat. I think that would be a bad idea, actually.
Yes.
Unless you have one of those flying ships.
Or DM, what would I
Yes.
know any about, let's say, the astral plane or something, or any of the planes of existence?
Go ahead, roll. What would that be? Arcana? Let's go with Arcana. Check.
No, I'm not good.
Guidance.
Sorry.
All right. So with a 10, you would know that the astral plane is kind of like the wait, astral and ethereal is different. Are you asking for
Yeah.
astral or ethereal?
Either or about the planes of, we might not be in the material plane right now, right?
Yeah.
So I want to know either are we in the astral plane or any other planes? A demi plane?
The place doesn't really match any sort of planes of existence that you would know of. And usually they'd have a larger landmass than just the city of Paragon, which led you to assume that you have no idea, to be honest, if it's not one of these planes. So, eh.
All right then.
So, what do you guys do now upon seeing this large gap, which I think is the first time you're able to see the edge of Paragon, essentially?
That's not true in Riverbed.
In Riverbend, you were able to see the water. It goes off for a bit and then just drop down to the edge. But
Drop down, yeah.
Yeah.
See.
now you see what's on the other side, basically, where the water finishes. This.
Okay. Well, seems like this is a dead end. You guys want to check those houses?
I guess so.
The houses does not looks decrepit, right? Is it?
It looks old, but yes, it does not look decrepit. In fact, the construction looks significantly different compared to everything else that you've seen so far. The others have some kind of like artisanal touch to them, trying to make it look nice. This one looks practical. There is a cylindrical main structure with a triangle wall, basically, that it helps to brace this cylindrical structure to make it steady. Just draw again. So from the side view, it is this kind of like cylindrical structure, and then they have these triangle thingies to seemingly like to support the entire structure. And in between, so like these things are all around the building, and there is one single metal door right out front, and that's it.
Anybody wants to go inside the weird looking structure?
Mm, what do you think?
When you present it like that.
Can I go up to the door and give it a knock?
I'm sorry.
Go to
There's
the
a
door
door
and give
here,
it a
right?
knock.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, give it a knock. All right. So you go over and you give it a knock. Dong, 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 dong. Nothing.
There a doorknob?
There
Can I go knock?
there is no door handle. Yeah, there is no door handle or anything like that per se. Yeah, it's just a large metal slab. There's no door handle. There's no like a lock mechanism or anything like that. There's doesn't seem to be a way that you can easily open this door. What are you gonna do?
Break it down.
Are there any
Go, I said.
windows farther up in the tower?
No. You can use the triangle wall thing to climb up, getting upstairs. No, there is a side profile will look like this. But other than that, that's it. There's no window, there's no vents, there's no glass that allows you to see through. All in all, this thing definitely looks like a bunker more than anything, more than a dwelling.
So you wanted to break down the door? Is that what I heard?
Break things down.
Let's
Hey.
hold off on that for 5 minutes. Fontaine, can you help me look for hidden mechanisms? And I would like to investigate for like a pressure plate or a hidden switch somewhere.
Go ahead, roll investigation. Fontaine will roll investigation as well.
I will guidance Fontaine.
All right. Would you look at that? Both of them rolled
Oh
23.
Oh,
God.
With your guidance, Fontaine's becomes 27.
Whoa.
Vi, you look around trying to see if there are any pressure plates or anything like that in the area. You do not find any kind of way to open the door from the outside. There's no pressure plates, there's no door lock, there's no button, which actually led you to believe perhaps there is some magical way to open the door.
oh my god! It's
you
the wizard tower.
you focus on the door itself, trying to find anything. You do realize now that you're looking for it, there are very faint runes being carved around the door itself. Fontaine, looking around, he was able to notice that there is a lock to the door. But given that there is no way to open a door, you figure that the way to open the door might be on the other side. It's only meant to be opened from inside.
Mages.
Okay.
I don't have any way to open a door with magic. So the best I can see is that it does seem to need magic, and there seem to be some runes around the outside, and I will point them out.
Can anyone read runes?
You can go ahead and roll Arcana check when you try to attempt.
Are they in any particular language?
No. More like symbols to focus magical energy.
Who's the
I'll
smart one?
guidance anyone who tries to read.
Vi, you're practiced in the deductions and everything, but magic is a little bit new to you as well. So You
Let
try
me
to
try.
understand this as well. Jack
Guidance.
is joining you, staring at the
God.
door, like.
All right, I have runes all over my body. Maybe I know something.
Guidance.
Aurora with guidance joins in with a 13. You try to focus, try to understand what it is, and then it clicks. Oh, these are like abjuration runes. And then you focus a little bit. You kind of recall a spell that maybe you've used in your home to reinforce your lock, called Arcane Lock, to further strengthen the lock that already has. These runes seems to be like a way to permanently have that spell on this door.
Is breaking them an option?
Oh yeah, definitely. It'll just be harder than usual. If you can dispel this rune, given that these are runes, you won't be able to dispel it completely. But with something like dispel magic, you'll be able to dispel it temporarily. Like suppress the magic for a bit while you break down the door. That's definitely possible.
Dang it. I don't have that spell prepared.
Same. Are there any like holes, or just like a perfectly sealed thing?
Oh no, it's not perfectly sealed. There are some gaps in between the door and the wall that you might be able to slot things and pry things or something, if you so wish.
Pry myself as a spider.
Oh, you transform yourself.
Oh no! Wait. Well, let's
Oh,
discuss alternatives
okay,
before I
okay, okay,
go in
okay.
there alone. You know.
All right. Okay.
Does anyone have dispel magic?
No. I just have useless spells like mass healing word and speak with dead because I thought we talked to lots of deads, but then I realized most corpses have decayed and it doesn't work with undeads. So
No, I do not have dispel magic or a way to magically undo locks, unfortunately. I do have a long shot. I will step up to the door and address it. The hunt is at an end?
The door
No,
doesn't
okay.
seem to respond.
Yeah, that, like I said, that was a long shot. So might not be connected to the house we found earlier.
what do I know about wizards and magic tower?
I mean, that's a little bit vague. I mean, most
I
wizards
guess
have
it's more
magic.
like from stories if my grandma would talk about.
Okay, any particular part of Wizard Tower you want to know?
As in, let's say there's a story about someone coming across a mage tower. I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna choose it. Never mind. I don't know if it makes sense.
I mean, there is the possibility that we walk away. Do we think we will find anyone or anything useful or helpful, or will we find another house full of angry ghosts and curses?
I probably would like.
Well, if the door opens from the inside, or it's a wizard's tower or bunker, I could try and slip in there. Maybe there's a scroll on the other side, or a way to open the door. Or I could meet a very grisly demise.
What if you meet a very grisly demise? That's not cool.
No?
I admit I'm curious. It might be good to have a look. If you want to change into something small and then wait for a moment, I could turn you invisible before you go inside.
There's an idea.
Yep, that is a good idea.
With dark vision, mind you.
With dark vision, oh my god.
Unless there's an automated system, in which case.
Leave it.
Yeah, it doesn't help you against touch
Wait.
necessarily.
What if there's like security things? What if someone slips in and then they set up something like a explosion? Wizards like to make explosions sometimes.
Well, here's something we could do. We could go back to Atlas and ask if they know who lives in the tower. And even if they don't know, that will tell us that the tower went up after the disaster.
I don't know.
Going to ask for information from Atlas is a good idea as well. But
Yeah.
look at the bridge. Are the trolls back at the bridge?
Yes, the trolls are now back at the bridge.
They're gonna keep asking for money though.
The Atlas was on our side of the bridge.
That is correct.
We don't have to cross the bridge again.
Okay. Let's try the Atlas.
So we'll walk back up the road far enough. Hey, Atlas, do you happen to know who lives in the cylindrical tower?
As you
triangle,
approach,
right?
you see the troll goes, coin.
What?
You're
Can we
you're,
talk
you're
to
about like
Atlas?
you're about like 50 foot away from it right now.
Where's the Atlas and then the troll?
I was gonna say,
Uh,
did I misunderstand? I thought the
yeah.
Atlas
So
was.
bridge,
Too far away.
troll looking that way. Let me pull you guys over here. All right. So bridge, troll looking up, troll looking down. This is Atlas. Bunker is like some further down this way.
Okay.
So like the Atlas is right next to the bridge basically. So when you approach
So-
within 50 feet, the creature begins to ask, coin.
Well, we don't have to answer.
You
I'll
just
stop
walk.
there and shout to the Atlas. Atlas, do you know who lives in the cylindrical tower with the triangular buttresses?
I am sorry, I do not have that information. Please,
All right,
and
thank
goes
you.
on to instruct you to find a mem cache and all that.
Oh my god.
I will back up and
I
see the
I
trolls.
I want to try something.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
go ahead.
Okay.
Would my book have anything regarding this tower in it?
Oh, go ahead. History check with advantage, please.
Right.
16. All right. You have a lot of stories regarding Paragon apparently in that book. You try to find anything that you try to recall anything that would mention bunker per se. There are various kind of like vaults and secret towers and everything spread out all over Paragon, especially in the city center. However, nothing that really fits the description of this particular bunker because it lacks that finesse that most of the structures in Paragon has right now.
So it doesn't seem to be native to Paragon?
Doesn't seem so, no.
It's possible someone who isn't from Paragon built it then, right?
That seems so. I actually suggest rather than trying to force it right now, we say we'll come back to this later, pop out of the Atlas and then just run like heck. And hopefully the trolls will get tired of things, or I can cast the golden coin waterfall again.
Well, I was gonna suggest tying like a coin to a string and like putting it on a stick. And
Oh,
just
that's a
like
good one.
just slowly like attach it to the back of their neck so it's like the carrot on a stick for the horse trick.
That's a good one. That's a very
And they would just
Anyway.
be walking around chasing that coin.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll deal with the trolls again when someone has had a chance to rest and learn some dispel magic, or we could possibly ask Mia if she knows any helpful spells. And in the meantime, I think we actually have to go through Cogsoot, or we have to go up to where the large fishing thing went through the gate.
The gate had that thing, that a white thing around it last time we saw, didn't it?
Which gate, sorry?
The fishing gate, the fishing village gate.
Fishing village gate, uh-huh.
Wasn't there like a white stag, not stag, like a creature, like an elephant type?
Yeah, the one that goes back and forth from the water to that district. Yes, you do see him occasionally.
Okay. So there's that. If we go to the fishing village.
Or there's the glowing orbs that try to eat us in Cogsoot. So, which would we like?
No, the glowing orbs suck. I mean, didn't Henry say we gotta wait for him if we want to do a fight?
Mm,
Well, more like the moss are, and right? That was for the moss, what he said.
I'm sorry, I'm not quite understanding what you're trying to describe.
Never mind.
So guys, what you guys wanna try to do? You wanna try to break into this vault? Wanna walk back? Try following the river towards the gate, towards the start of the river. What do you guys wanna do?
Well, my vote is on the breaking it down.
Oh, now? Right away? You don't want to wait until someone gets a dispel magic after a rest?
That could be worth thought too, right?
You wanna do? Just need to decide.
Well, if you're gonna come back here and with dispel magic the long rest, maybe we should first walk along the riverbed towards the wall at Cox. What was this town name again?
Which one? Sorry.
Coxworth.
Cogsoot.
Cogsoot. Yeah. We were going to check about this gate, right? See if there's an opening we can go to.
That is right.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go see if there's anything there we can sneak through and avoid the maw at the main gate.
All right. So you guys decide to leave this place for a bit, follow along the river, and try to see if there are any openings in the river that you guys can walk past. You walk at this distance would take you about half an hour to finally get to the wall. And I'll say when you get about 300 feet away, you can start to see details about this place. You notice that there is some kind of like structure for this particular part of the wall. Most of the wall is just, flat wall with maybe some defenses on the top or something. But in this particular area, there seem to be some kind of building or something that is built on top of the wall, built into the wall. the river is flowing through the wall with an archway, and then there are more of those portcullis blocking the way. So it is wide enough for water to go through and everything, but it's not wide enough for a human to pass through. One thing that you do notice though, in front of that building, you do see a couple of creatures that are roaming about in that area. They're standing there. Sorry, not roaming, just standing there.
Know what kind?
Yeah, Mr. Fontaine, can you go ahead and have a look? Have a sneak up and have a look at what those things are and let us know?
I got you.
Keep an eye out for buckets. I cast. Jeez, what's the word? Guidance. Thank you.
Guidance, alright. So Fontaine approaches the area closer for a bit. You see him crawl close and closer and closer, looking about the area. You see him sneak around those walking creatures, those humanoid things that you see, checking about the wall for a bit. Now I need to roll. Okay, that's good.
What's good?
And let me roll.
No, stop rolling.
Enough. Okay. You see Fontaine walks over for a bit. He tries to approach the wall, basically. And then all of you guys would hear. And you immediately see Fontaine try to scamper his way back.
Ah!
And he's running back. You see a couple more of those creatures emerge from the wall, emerge out for a bit.
I duck behind the nearest tree and I will. I have stupidly long range with what I took. I will go ahead and try to Ray of Frost snipe as soon as one comes into range, and I have 120 feet on that.
All right. So you see Fontaine lost himself, loses, you lost vision of Fontaine when he goes into the tree line, and now you can't really see him at the moment. The people that went out kind of roam around for a bit. You see a couple begin to roam a bit further away. And then they begin to regroup by the looks of it. And then return inside the wall.
Oh my god.
Inside the wall?
Yeah.
Like, do they mash or do they just phase through?
There is a door.
Oh.
Okay.
Is it inside the wall?
Yeah, they went through the door inside the wall.
Oh.
So I guess
thought they were
this
part
area
of
is
the
a no go as well.
Did they look hostile?
You don't know. At this distance, it's kind of like dots right now.
Okay.
You wait for a bit before Fontaine arrives at the area. Oh, okay. Didn't know what the hell was that, but interesting. So those things, pointing to the ones that are still outside right now, those are those undead-like things. So they just roaming about, but they have chains. They're connected to the wall. And then
That's thinking. Yeah, keep
Yeah.
going.
And then the thing that came out, they're living people.
What?
I,
Like
I saw
flesh?
like a dragonborn, a half elf, an elf. There's also like a half orc in there as well. They're people. We could talk to
Were
them.
they like
In that case, let's go and talk to them.
Yeah.
what
I don't know. They
exactly?
don't look like the savory bunch. Trust me on this. I saw a couple of thieves' cant here and there at that place. So
Hmm.
Well, that doesn't mean they should stay in there, though.
I know. I'm just saying if you want to approach these guys, you gotta be aware of what kind of person they are.
Okay. I see.
We still might be able to bargain with them if we want to take that risk, or we could try. DM, at this point, do we have a sense of how much wall we have here before we get to the edge of the abyss?
How much
Like, is
wall?
it-
Sorry.
Yeah, how much wall? So is it only like 100 feet or so, or is it like another quarter mile or so of wall? Could we walk down
I
the
see.
end
I
here and
see.
be up?
If I think you get like half a mile of wall before you reach the edge.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we could try walking down toward the edge, and the robe of useful patches has rope. We could try to improvise. Oh, well, Astrid has a grappling hook. We could send Astrid up to the top of the wall and let down a rope for us.
Oh, that works.
But there are guards on top of the wall, right?
Yes, the undead like guards.
Then I'll throw them off.
I applaud.
Yeah, you want to do that? You go over towards the edge and then start like sneak around the wall basically. Is that what you're trying to do? Go here.
Yeah, sneak down to the edge, and I presume the wall runs up to the edge of the cliff, so we'll need to go over it at some point.
Yeah, the wall does kind of jut out of the cliff a little bit. You could go under it if you want to swing, or you could go over it actually.
Yeah, I'm gonna peek over the edge, and then back up. I like heights, but it's up to everybody else. Do we want to go over or under?
Well, I'm going
I
up
would-
regardless.
Let's go over. I think that is much safer, right?
So you guys
How
make
tall is the wall?
the wall, if I recall, it was 40 foot up. It's a
Okay.
tall wall. So with Fontaine as your guide, he guides you through the woods to make your way towards the wall. From over here, you'll be able to see what do you call the situation over there. You can see a couple of those undead guards watching the river, essentially. But you're able to just circle all around them and make your way towards the wall. You try to approach as close to the edge as possible without risking, crumbling floors. But yeah, looking up top, you can see a couple of those undead-like creatures roaming up the wall, figuring that they might be hostile once you get up there. So, what do you guys want to do?
I'll take my chances if I'm going up this wall and then throwing a rope down.
All right. So, Astrid, you walk over towards the wall, you ready your gauntlet, and you are launching yourself up towards the wall, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Astrid, you aim right at the edge of the wall and to take a shot, and the javelin flies out of your gauntlet, sticks itself into the wall, and you feel the tug, and it starts to reel you in closer and closer towards the wall. As you get close towards the wall, you can see the undead-like creatures on the wall begin to notice your presence, and they start to get a little bit more agitated. A couple of them pull out these kind of like rusty-looking crossbow implements and begin to aim at you as you are, hanging on the edge, basically. They all try to take a couple of shots at you.
How many are there?
From where you are right now, you can see 4, but there are more coming from the left side, meaning from deeper inland. More are coming towards you. 4 of them are going to take a shot.
Hey, no, stop it.
Your armor class is... let's see. Astrid is 15. And these guys... Alright. DC 12. Alright. One of the crossbows sinks into you while a couple more flies down and hits the ground next to you guys, where you guys are on the ground. And Astrid, you take 8 points of piercing damage as the crossbow bolt sinks into your shoulder. You leap over the wall, and now you are standing on top of the wall, and those guards now are beginning to run in your direction. The rest of you, what do you guys do as you see the situation? Astrid is fighting against 4 guards. It's running towards her.
I would like to dive into the nearest bush and then peek out and ray of frost the closest one to Astrid that I can see.
Alright. Let's see. What's the range of your ray of frost?
Normally 60 feet, but I took spell sniper, so
double the
120
range.
feet.
Alright. So you're able to strike at those creatures as well. Go ahead, roll to hit for me, please.
The guards are the undead ones?
Yes, the undead ones. So with a 24, you are able to hit one. Go ahead, roll for damage, please. The rest of you, what do you guys do?
I need a little bit better understanding of the terrain, so I can see if I can cast spike growth between Astrid and the guards.
Sure. I don't have a. Actually, I have a. I can make a battle map. Now, I create a scene wall. Save changes. Let me
Why is there
activate
combat music?
because you're
I
fighting.
think it's the
That's
some
weird.
battle.
No, are we fighting now?
Apparently. Let me just draw very quickly. The wall is 40 foot up and about, if I recall, 20 foot thick. Around this thickness. Astrid. Oh, let me just put in global illumination as well so that everybody can see. Alright. So everybody would be down here, while Astrid is the only one currently up on the wall. And as she's up on the wall, she will be able to see a couple of those creatures are running towards her right now. 4 of them, to be precise, are rushing towards her, and more are coming from the north direction up here. So
Oh my god, we have to be quick.
I guess at this point, why don't we just add everybody to initiative, and let's just do that.
Oh my god, you didn't expect this to be a combat.
No.
Oh no.
Go ahead, roll for initiative,
Attack
guys.
Astrid. So
Oh, no,
unfortunately, we
so
don't let that
slow.
slide, you know.
That is my best initiative yet. That was a whole nat 20.
Alright, so we'll say, Vi, you shot your Ray of Frost on one of the guys, so you dealt... how much damage just now?
5 points.
5 points of cold damage onto, I'll say, the closest guy. Which brings us to next on the... anything else? Bonus action you want to do?
I dived into the bush, so we'll call that my whole turn.
All right, which brings us to Astrid. You're up there by yourself. You see a couple more guards approaching you and a lot more running your way. What do you do?
It's time to rage.
All right.
Ooh, it's time, baby.
What do you do, Astrid? Bonus action, you rage, you have your action, and you have 2 attacks this time.
Did that spike growth go off?
No. You'll
Okay.
follow the initiative order.
Alright, I'm gonna attack the closest one I see.
All right, go ahead. Move forward, please.
Yep.
Oh, game pause. There you go.
Oh, thanks.
Go ahead, roll to hit. 19, that is a definite hit. Go ahead, roll for damage, please. 9 points of damage as you strike this creature across the head and it falls down to the ground. Unmoving.
Ooh.
Nice, nice, nice.
Let's see. I don't think it's possible for me to intimidate the others not to attack me.
You presume so, given the undead-like creatures' behaviors you've seen so far?
So it is unlikely.
Yeah.
Alright, then that's the end of my turn.
All right. You have your second attack, by the way.
Oh! And I
You're
can
level
still
5
move,
now.
guess what?
Yes, exactly. Go ahead, roll to hit for me, please. With an 18, you do hit. Go ahead, roll for damage, please.
Roll 9. Oh,
Dealing
nice.
9 points of damage onto the guy. You can see it is not looking well at all. Fontaine is slightly disappointed that he is not at a high ground right now. He tries to get to the nearby tree line, climbs as high as he can, and tries to take a shot at the one that Astrid already knocked down there. With a 24, he hits, and that guy is defeated as well, dealing 11 points of damage with his attack. That is the end of Fontaine's turn. This guard is dead. Next is Delilah. Delilah is not a range. Oh, no, she has a crossbow. She's gonna get over here. Oh, sorry. Before Delilah, you guys would hear a loud creaking noise. Basically, all of your eyes turn to north, towards the north, where there are like where there are like slightly higher battlements, as you see a giant ballista is being
Oh my god.
turned towards Astrid and fire away.
A ballista?
Man,
That is a hit, Astrid, as you take 18 points of piercing damage as the ballista
is it half
slams into the
because
ground.
of
Half.
rage?
That is correct. So you have a ballista in your thigh, a ballista bolt in your thigh, but you just like push out with your anger. You only take 9 points of piercing damage. Now is this guy Delilah's initiative. Delilah will take a shot at the guy that is close to you, Astrid. That is a hit, dealing 4 points of damage. And that is it, because I don't think Delilah has crossbow expert. Next in order, the guard is going to rush forward and start striking you, Astrid. So you're gonna go here and strike you, Astrid. He begins to swing his halberd. With a 12, it does not hit, and that is the end of his turn. Bree, what do you do, Bree?
Twice the ballista? How far is it?
Ballista is about, I say, about 300 feet away.
Nah.
A bit ways out of combat, yeah.
I'm gonna do a thing
Alright,
where I told this dead
alright,
and I
go.
heal S.
Alright, he's gonna roll wisdom saving throw.
And
That is a failure. Go ahead, roll for damage. D12, please.
Do it.
All right, 14 points of damage as a loud boom caused this creature to shake for a bit and stop moving.
Aster gets killed by 8.
Okay.
All right,
Aster,
Aurora.
maybe come back.
Huh?
Shouldn't you come back?
We're gonna cross, right?
You guys
We're
want
gonna
up here, don't you?
Oh. Towards the ballista? Even though they have a ballista towards us? Should we still
We
cross?
Just want to
We can
cross,
get rid
right?
of the ballista.
Okay.
Under feet
I
away, I
guess.
don't think so we can.
Wait, then should we move then? Or I guess not.
We should start climbing and then we can just jump down to the other side, right?
How
Right.
high up is the wall actually?
40
Like
40
20
foot.
feet.
It's gonna be a long climb.
It is a long climb, yes.
But I did get the cool magical item that lets me ignore cover. Right? Does that count?
Huh?
if I move. Oh, the magic item that I got, right? Ignores cover.
Yeah.
So I can just use it now on this guy here.
Yep. So
I
you're
will do that.
all right. Go ahead, roll a wisdom check for me.
I'll
That's
just,
your proficiency.
I'll do like, I don't know, Thorn Whip because it's the same.
Yeah. Same. All right, 17. You hold on to the necklace, and suddenly you see from the sky, from one of the myriad of stars that is swirling in the sky, just starts to descend and strike the guy on the wall. Go ahead, roll for damage, please.
All right, 2d6.
11 points of damage as this guy falls down to the ground.
That's a good sign for first roll. And I'll climb the remaining 10 feet, which is my movement. So I'll climb 5
5
feet.
feet
that
up.
is.
All right, so I'll put you 5 feet up high, which brings us to the guards are gone. Jack, what do you do?
I look at Vi. I'm gonna ask Vi, can you, if I send you up there, can you throw down a rope for us?
Oh, yes. If you can get me up there.
Alright. I'm gonna focus on Vi with my abilities here.
Mm-hmm.
Trust that you can see within range. Can I send her up there?
Let's see. Vortex warp range is 90 foot, if I recall correctly. So yes, you can.
Yep. Okay.
And Vi, you disappear and reappear at the top. How does your spell look like, actually, Jack?
Well, she just like Bree before. She just crumpled into herself and then just unfolded somewhere else.
All right. Okay. So it's a weird sensation as you feel yourself. It gets crushed into a point and then re-emerge into the original.
I definitely stagger a little bit as I appear on top of the wall.
And that is the end of your turn, Jack. You have a bonus action.
Yep, that's the end of my turn.
All right. And at the top of it, the initiative order, as more guards begin to start to rush into the area.
No, stop it, guards.
All right. And let me add them to the initiative and let us be, and let me just remove these guys from the initiative so that it's not confusing. And let us continue. Top of the round. Vi, what do you do?
I will move over here to the edge of the wall.
Uh-huh.
Are there crenellations?
Yes.
Like the
the,
I will.
the zigzag thing. Yes, I think I know what you're
Yeah.
referring to.
I will take the rope out of my pack
Mm-hmm.
and I will whip a good tight hitch with one end around the crenellation in front of me, and I will throw the rest of the rope over the wall, narrowly missing Aurora, who's already starting to climb up.
All right, go ahead, roll survival check for me, please. See how well you tie the rope to the banister. Oh, you said was it crenelling?
A crenellation.
Crenellation. Gotcha.
Good,
Zigzag
good, good.
thingy.
Oh, the zigzag thingy is what I call them. But yes, 18. You managed to tie it up pretty well. You figure that you should be able to hold, most creature sizes. So you should think you should be fine. That's your action. You have your bonus action.
Bree did some healing on Astrid already. Yeah, so I will just call over the wall. Everybody up so we can take down the little guys and Astrid can charge the ballista. And then I'm going to crouch down as small as I can make myself and hope the ballista doesn't see me.
All right, which brings us to Astrid. What do you do, Astrid, as you see an army begins to approach you?
You know what? I'm not gonna go over there one by one. I'm bringing them to me.
All right.
Fireball would be great right now.
Do what?
A fireball.
Yeah.
I can make spikes on my turn. So if you pull one of them closer and kill them,
Yeah.
the
that's
rest
the
still
idea.
have to run. Yeah.
So on
Just
this
back
one
away a
right
little
here.
bit after.
All right. So you're using that on him. 25 is a
Yep.
hit. You are pulling him closer, 30 feet. Go ahead, roll for damage. Dealing 3 points of damage onto the guy. All right. That's the end of your turn. That's your one
No,
of
I
your
have
attack.
a second
Yeah,
attack.
second attack. Go ahead. Natural 20. Go ahead, roll for damage.
You just obliterated it.
22. Double its max hit point. So
max
you just
damage.
obliterated this guy. Nothing remains. That is the end of your turn. You want to move anywhere?
Nope.
All right, which brings us next on the initiative order to Fontaine. As Fontaine takes aim and tries to shoot at the guy that is closest to you. Attack normal. That is a hit. Fontaine deals 4 points of damage onto the guy. That is the end of Fontaine's turn. Next in the order is the guard as they begin to rush forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna end his turn here and is going to start pushing you off. Go ahead, roll athletics against his athletics for me, please.
Me?
Is it a 46?
Yep. Athletics or acrobatics. All right, the guy tries to shove.
You're raging. We have advantage.
You have advantage. That is
Oh.
correct. Yeah.
So just one more. One more time.
Okay.
All right, you are good. The guard is going to push for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, wait. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and dash 1, 2, 3. Let's go here. 4, 5, 6, and turn there. Next in order is Delilah. Seeing the ropes down, Delilah is gonna start running forward. 5, 6. Unfortunately, this way she will not be able to see much from people up there. She's gonna try to shoot the people at the edge. Crossbow, shoot, does not hit. Next is the guard. Some more is going to rush in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is going to strike you with the halberd. That does not hit. Next in the initiative order is more guards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is going to try to shove you again. Go ahead and make athletics check for me.
No. Advantage.
Astrid, athletics.
Sorry.
What's
Oh,
advantage?
good. You are good. Next in the initiative order, this guard's gonna rush in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 is going to strike at you with his halberd. Well, no, this one. There you go. Halberd. Attack. Does not hit, which brings us next in the order to more guards. Rush forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Action 1, 2, 3, 4. Attacks Vi.
Didn't you say he dashed?
No. Oh. Wait, did I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He did dash, so it's all good then. No attacks. No attacks to Vi. Next in order, Bree. What does Bree do? Oh, sorry. I forgot one very important thing. Initiative 20, Ballista. Targets Astrid.
No.
If yours is so far out already, you forgot.
Does not hit
Why?
Astrid as the ballista crashes into the wall, creating like this one long protrusion on the side of you, Astrid. Bree, go on. What do you want to do?
Does Fontaine not look like he wants to go up or?
Fontaine will, but he's much faster than the rest of you.
Okay, because I see them trying to push Astrid off him repeatedly. I'm a little, should I go up or not? But for now, just toll the dead
All right, go ahead.
on one of them.
Go ahead.
The most injured looking one.
All right. Toll the dead. Wisdom saving throw. That is a fail. Go ahead. Roll for damage, please. D12. 13 points of damage as this guy gets tolled out of existence.
If I go here, can I still see people?
You will only be able to see at the edge. If you are at 2 squares closer towards the wall, you can only see people at the edge of the wall. So only this guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, then you'll be able to see the rest.
okay.
All right.
I don't know if it's a good idea to go up.
Next.
Start climbing up. Why are we not climbing up?
Oh, Aurora, you're 5 feet up. What do you want to do?
They're pushing us.
Entire 5 feet. Are there more guards coming?
Yes. There are more guards coming.
Okay, well, I might as well stop their advance. So I will cast Spike Growth.
All right.
Do you see?
Right. I don't need to see it. Just point within range.
Oh.
I know, right? And I'll do the range here.
All right. That is a lot of spikes.
And I'll Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
I'll drop 5 feet because it's easier. And then just move like 10 feet over here
Okay.
and climb 10 feet up. So I'll be at 10
right.
feet now.
All right.
Just so I don't climb up into this guy.
Wait, you drop 5 feet, you move 10 feet, and then you climb up 20 feet, which is only 10 foot up. Okay, all right.
Yes.
Gotcha. All right, next in order is... this guard over here is going to move forward. Every square is a D4, right?
Yep.
Alright.
4, I believe.
All right, I'm gonna follow what you call something that I learned from Baldur's Gate here. Standing jump. Athletics check.
He
Whoa!
doesn't know,
He
right?
doesn't know. He doesn't know.
I'm
He
sorry.
doesn't know.
He can't
Yeah.
see
The
that it's
spike
an
is
unnatural
invisible,
area.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
shit, really?
camouflage to look natural.
Yeah.
Oh wait, even if it's like a wall, not like a
Wait,
nature.
He has to make a wisdom
but it
perception
says-
check against your spell save DC.
Any
And-
creature that can't see the area at the time the spell is cast need to make it.
That can't
Ah,
see
see
it.
it.
Okay, so it will recognize that it is dangerous then. All right, so it will try to jump. It will not jump across all the way, but yeah, it's gonna do a little bit of a bunny hop.
But it's still this transformation of the ground is camouflage to look natural.
1, 2. It still spikes, right? 3. That'll be its entire move. That's be 6. Go ahead, roll 4.
64.
3 damages, please. All right, 10 points of damage onto this guy already. And at this point, you can see the creature's body begins to twitch and break and morph into kind of like something slightly larger as the body seems to mold around the spear, and it is going to swing at Astrid.
Oh my god.
I don't want to go up there.
Roll to hit. Does not hit Astrid, and as the creature slams onto the ground. Next in order is Jack. What do you do, Jack?
Well, where's the rope? The rope is at
The rope is
fire.
right, around Aurora there. Aurora's climbing up there.
Aurora's climbing up the rope.
Yep.
There's only one rope.
You can climb up the wall as
Yeah.
well.
She's 10 feet up, so there's still some.
What did the rope do when climbing up?
I'll say like the rope, you don't need the athletics check, but climbing up the wall, you're gonna need it as you go higher.
Alright, so I'll just have to I'm gonna look at Delilah. Delilah, you want to go up?
Sure.
Drop some more ropes?
Oh, okay, gotcha. Will do.
Alright. I'm gonna send her
Wait.
up as well.
Let me check her inventory. Does she has rope? Do you have rope?
I do.
Pass it to me. Free action, and then okay, teleport me.
Send to. Okay, I'm gonna send my rope to. Let's just say I send. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
I'm gonna send my rope to Delilah. There you go.
Teleport her up on the wall,
Teleport her up. Yep.
and that's it.
Gonna set that level spell. There you go. And that's it.
All right. Next in the initiative order is top of the round. As you see more guards begin to approach this area. 4, 5, 6. But two of them has that weird weird ring things on their head.
No, that's the Bannerlords.
No. Nobody has fireball. It's a good spot there. Woo.
Well, they have to move through the spikes now, so.
Yep.
And some of them have
I
already
know.
moved through spikes.
Yep. Can go ahead, roll me
A bunch.
just roll 1 damage roll actually. Right.
These guys didn't see the area, right, when it was cast?
No, they did not. All right. So go ahead. Top of the round.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, I'm going to move over to this one, and I will take out the rapier we got from that unfortunate in the very cursed house.
Uh-huh.
And I will try to stab him.
All right, go ahead. Roll to hit for me. That does not hit, as the undead guard was able to parry with his shield.
All right. I will just crouch down and make myself as small as possible.
Gotcha. Which brings us to Astrid. Astrid, you've taken down a couple, but more is coming. What do you do?
Let's see. I want to take this one that's closest to Vi and try to shove it off the edge of the wall.
All right, go ahead. Athletics check for me, please, as you try to push this guy off.
And I have advantage.
Yes, you do. 24 as this guy falls down, takes 4d6 fall damage, and immediately kersplat on the floor. As that's your one of your attacks. You have your second attack.
Yep. And second attack, I'm going to attack the one directly in front of me.
All right, go ahead. Roll to hit for me, please. That is 10. Unfortunately, 10 does not hit. This guy were able to raise their shield, creating a shield wall blocking you from attacking. Fontaine, is going to continue take pot shots at the people that is in front of you, Astrid. Natural ones it as the crossbow bolt flies off.
Wow.
Brings us to this guard over here who is going to try to shove you again. Athletics check, please, Astrid.
Oh no. Advantage.
All right.
Oh.
So you are shoved 5 foot back as this guy push you away, and that is the end of his turn, which brings us to this guard over here who is going to run forward. Go ahead, roll. Let's just say he dies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which brings us to this guard over here who is going to run over. Go ahead, make athletics or acrobatics check, Vi.
Oh no, I don't
Oh
fall.
no! Oh no, this is why I don't want to go up.
Sorry, where's my athletics? Or I can't do acrobatics to try to avoid it.
Yes, athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
Thank you. Acrobatics.
Oh! God damn! I rolled high. Vi rolled even higher. Does not able to push Vi off the wall. Delilah. What Delilah is going to go over here, spend her action to tie a rope and drop it off the wall. Survival check. Do with that as you will. Which brings us to the guard over here is going to move forward. Go ahead. It's going to leap forward. So it's going to just shove Astrid. Go ahead, Astrid. Athletic or acrobatics check for me, please.
All right.
Advantage go.
Natural 20. You hold stalwart.
Can I reverse Uno this?
If you use a fate point, sure.
Can I do that, guys?
Like,
Like,
go ahead.
since it's a nat 20, he's trying to shove me off, but
All
instead
right.
I throw him off.
All right.
Yes,
Okay.
do
Sure.
it.
Go ahead. Yeah, you use a
Come
fate
up, throw
point.
him overhead.
He tries to shove you, but you do kind of like a jujutsu throw over your head, and this guy falls down, taking another. And this guy goes down and kersplats on the floor as well, which brings us on the next initiative. Is this guard over here is going to try to shove you again as well. Go ahead, make athletics check for me, Astrid.
Oh my god. Advantage.
Unable to push you down. Next in the order is this guy at the back there. Let's assume he dies as well. He did not see it. Which brings us to this guy's initiative. This guy, on the other hand, seeing the situation right now, it kind of like raises the horn that it has and begins to just as you see kind of like a visage of a creature begins to emerge from the flora in front of you. Second,
Oh my god. No.
let me
what is
see if I can get it for me very quickly. What would this guy choose? Sure, that looks good. As essentially a bear begins to emerge from the ground right in front of you,
Where?
on the wall.
Where?
1 second. It's taking a while to appear for some reason.
not appearing? It's not there. Let's go.
No. I don't know what you're talking.
6, 5.
I don't know why it's not showing up. I'm sorry, guys. Let me do this
Well, the
instead.
session is drawing to a close. It move on.
But yeah, you see a giant, not really a real bear, but more like a kind of like a astral image of a bear begins to materialize right in front of you guys right now. And that will be the end of his turn. Next in the order. Oh, I was logged out. It got so frustrated that it logged.
You locked it?
Yeah.
From what?
From Foundry. I refreshed and it
no.
logged me out. Oh, all good, all good. Next in the initiative order is more of these guards over here. This guy's dead, so let me just remove this very quickly. Next in the order is Bree. What do, Bree?
do.
I'm not gonna get up there. Fountain's down here. I'm pretty safe up here, down here, right? So I'm gonna just they don't do they look very dexterous?
Which one? The guards?
Yeah, the guards.
They don't
like,
look dexterous. No, not really.
I will do a sacred flame.
Gotcha. All right, go ahead. Which one are you targeting?
Ah, bear! This one. I didn't see that bear.
Are you targeting the bear instead now, or
No, still the guard.
still the guard? Which one? That one. Okay, all right. Go ahead. Dexterity saving throw for me, please. Yeah, I roll dexterity
Roll
saving
for
throw.
it?
Yeah, go roll for damage. Never. Yeah, roll for damage, please. 14 points of damage as this guy burns down to a crisp.
They have 11.
Next in the initiative, or that's it. Astrid.
Yeah.
Astrid, Bree. Stay where you are.
Bree, I have a plan that might have might include a bear being thrown off a cliff. So,
Throw it down.
You can
Throw
throw the
it
bear
down.
off the cliff.
I mean, actually, no. He has a turn before Astrid, and damn.
Aurora, what do?
I promise. I think he can recover before Astrid can get to him, which is unlucky. Wait.
But he's not gonna do anything on this turn, right? Because he just got summoned.
Does that work that way?
It rolled it rolled initiative and it's joining it. I did not roll this initiative. Oh, actually, let me double check his ability. But yeah, go on.
Okay. Well.
Oh, yeah.
That kind of defeats my point that I had, but that's okay. I'll continue climbing. I have the rope, right? So I can move another 15 feet up.
Yep.
Still not at the top. Damn. Instead of moving, then I will use my Starlight Step, which is innate thing I have
Okay.
here, and lets me just appear 30 feet.
Oh shit! Nice. All right.
You can get to the top.
Yeah, without using movement.
So you save your movement.
Yeah. So then I have 30 feet more.
Yep.
I will backpedal because that's a bear. I'll move like hereabouts.
Give me spots though.
Oh, sorry. Thank you. Go ahead.
I'll move here and then spin around and cast Guiding Bolt at the bear himself.
All right. Go ahead. Roll to hit on the bear. Guiding bolt. I thought you're not. Since when you're a cleric, go ahead roll for the damage attack, please.
Hey, don't worry about it.
17 does hit. Go ahead, roll for damage, please.
Ooh, close.
No.
That is 16 points of damage, and it is now glowing. Just take that bless as glowing. That's the end of your turn, yeah?
Get him, Astrid.
All right.
You
So,
got it.
Since I forget again, I will roll another attack. Targeting Astrid again.
Ballista.
Does not hit as another ballista. Lands on the ground next to Astrid. Bear's turn. No, sorry. Not Bear's turn. This guy at the end over there.
Bearer.
He raises his horn and just goes as this bear immediately starts rushing at Astrid.
No.
Oh, I don't think I can do to reverse this.
Go ahead, athletics check for me, please. The
and
bear tries to move forward, tries to push you. Go ahead, roll one more time.
Go one more time normal.
You are locked in a clash, basically, causing you unable to kind of like push forward. Astrid, the cat lady, is holding on a bear right now, as these guys
Glowing bear.
just die, die, die. He can attack. He's gonna attack Astrid.
Stop it.
Does not hit Astrid. Jack, what do you do?
Action dash, climb 30 feet up.
So 15 feet up.
Using the rope.
Yep.
Okay. 30. Action dash.
Action dash. Okay, alright. Alright, bonus action.
No, that's taken.
Alright, which brings us to the guard over here. Die. At the top of the initiative order, you can see more guards are like awaiting at the corner over there. So realizing the situation, they are seemingly swapping their weapons to grab more of those crossbow thingies for them to use. And these guys join the fight.
No, the banner thingies.
Brings us to top of the round. Vi, you see more people are coming only because of Aurora's spikes. They're not coming closer. What do you do now?
So I will move a little bit away from the wall here, because that seems like a bad idea. And I will drop silence centered on the banner guys.
Ooh, that's smart. Go ahead, place the area of the silence. That is so smart. What the hell?
Not
Here, not here.
I can't make it.
It's okay. I'll move it for you.
Yeah.
Like that would be good.
Move the map. Yeah, right in the middle on top of those, so
All right.
whichever direction they move, they've got a ways to go.
Gotcha. All right. That is that's your action. You have your bonus action and your movement.
The bear will still get an opportunity attack at me, even though it's trying to grapple Astrid.
Most probably, yes.
Most probably, yeah. So I will just crouch down and make myself very small.
That's actually a good move against a bear. Astrid, what do? Big bear in front of you, seemingly already fully wounded by Aurora over there.
I don't suppose that I can push the bear off.
You still can, yes.
All right, let's try that.
You want to push him here? Is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah.
All right,
Just
go ahead.
Push him off.
Go ahead. Athletics check for me, please.
Advantage.
Ooh.
This time the bear holds on. As you are now locked in place, unable to push forward.
Oh my god, Astrid's
Second attack.
wrestling a bear.
Oh, second attack. You have your second attack if you want. Push him again or strike.
Yeah, we'll try to push him again.
All right, go ahead.
You push me, I push you.
As you push him back, she stumbles backwards close to the edge of the wall right now. That's the end of your turn. So you still have your movement.
Just going to take one step closer.
All right. Next
Away from the edge.
All right. Next in order is Fontaine. Seeing that one of the rope is free, he's gonna tell Bree, get up! He's gonna take another shot at the guy at the edge there.
Are you crazy? There is a bear!
That is a hit, dealing 9 points of damage, and that guy is gone. Next in the initiative order, guard. This guard is going to attempt to shove Astrid again. Athletics for me, Astrid.
Alright.
Advantage. Oh.
You are good. You are not being pushed right now. Still hold on in place. Bear time. Bear time is gonna strike this time. Bite once. That is a hit. As Astrid, you take 13 points of damage from the bite into your shoulder, and then the claw just half that to 6, and then it's going to start scratching at you, Astrid. But this time you just tank the blow, not able to punch through your skin? Question mark. Delilah, seeing the situation here, is going to rush forward, draw her dual blades. If I recall, it's something called Blood Maledict. Yeah, let's go with that. I think, yeah, that's the one that allows you to deal additional 1d4 damage, but he takes 1d4 damage first, 2 points of damage. Alright, and then is going to strike with the sword.
With advantage because of glowing bear.
Because of glowing bear, 16 is a hit, dealing additional d4 damage. 5 points of damage onto the bear. That is the end of his turn. Guards, you see him pull up a horn to its mouth, and you see, yeah, no sound coming from it whatsoever. As it notices the situation, is going to march forward. Go ahead, roll 6 damage.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go up there, I'm sorry.
No, roll 6 damage, please, Aurora. So
Is it
12d4. Yeah, 6 tiles. Yeah, 6 tiles of damage.
Looking it up.
12d4!
Yes.
Man still
God.
standing. As he punches through the spike. You can see
That's
this
all.
black blood just like start to pool up behind him as he tries to move forward. That's his movement. Action is done with the horn, so that'll be it for him. Next is the guard. The guard is going to strike at you, Astrid.
They're done pushing now.
Not a hit. Next in order is this one over here. Knowing the situation, is going to leap forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go ahead, roll 3 damage this time.
This is
So that's a 64.
64.
How many Banneret men? Oh, 4. Oh, shit.
More are coming. FYI.
See, this
Aurora?
is never ending, you guys.
That's why we have to jump
Aurora?
to the other side
I
quickly.
think Crit is here. He
So
So get up here so we can go over the other side and run.
Yeah. They're not going to
What
chase us
other
down there.
side?
The other side of the wall. We're not staying here on the wall. We're going down the other side and running deeper in to get to
Oh,
your
I thought
temple of Sheppa.
okay.
What do you think the party was doing this whole time?
I thought we were rushing in.
We are, but not along the wall.
Just jump off the other side, that's all.
If you have to rope, tie a rope if you don't want to take the damage.
Oh my god.
Roll for damage, Aurora.
Oh,
Three instances.
6d4.
6.
14 points of damage onto this guy, and then with an action commands the bear to strike at Astrid. That is a hit. Astrid, you take 7 points of piercing damage, reduced to 3. Brings us to Bree. What do you do, Bree?
Okay, understanding the plan a bit better, I'm gonna bonus action healing word on Astrid and then dash up the rope.
All right. So 1, 2, and then climb. So you have 4 plus 6, 10 divided by 2, 5 spaces, so 25 foot up. All right. Go ahead, roll for the healing. Astrid, you are healed by 6. Moving on very quickly. Aurora, seeing more guards approaching you, what do you do?
Do you offer a rule of cool of casting a spell while falling down?
Sure. What are you trying to do?
I want to prepare my thorn whip and then rush along the edge and then jump off.
Oh,
And while
What?
falling, I want to thorn whip the bear.
long.
Dude, that's not even a rule of cool. Pretty sure that's rules as written, man. Go ahead.
Yeah.
You
that is
ready? You
how-
ready your action, and while you're falling, your reaction triggers. You pull the bear down. It's completely rules as written. Go ahead.
I sprint you towards
I hope
here.
All right.
You know,
Say.
a graceful swan dive
Yeah.
off the ledge.
Swan dive, turns 360, shoots the thing, pulls the bear down with you. Go ahead,
Don't
roll to
that
hit.
one. Just whatever I do. Is he still glowing from the?
No, he's
thing?
not
No.
glowing anymore. Delilah took it.
Please work.
Whoa.
We can fate point
Fate
that.
point.
Yeah.
can fate point
please.
that. All right, yeah.
Let's go.
Go ahead, reroll that.
Let's go.
Reroll that.
We can fate point that one more
Okay,
time.
Alright.
one I assume because you're a druid, this is your spell and everything. Why else would you be good at, thorn whipping someone while you're falling down?
Well,
Cool.
But it's
two
cool.
reasons.
Okay.
Maybe I can use it for my next fate point because I'll
Yeah,
miss
okay,
again.
fair, yeah.
First, because I'll fall to my death if I don't. And second, because he is distracted by everyone.
Yes, I will give you that. So go ahead. First one, reroll. Second one, reroll, yeah? 19. Okay, that's a hit. So you
There we
throw the thorn whip, stuck at the creature. The bear gets pulled 15 foot closer to you, if I recall correctly, yeah?
I think 10. Yeah.
10 foot. So 1, 2. I will make the bear roll dexterity saving throw because he's still at the edge there to try and grab the edge. He is able to grab the edge though, but he is technically prone right now.
And can I, while falling, like swing on him and kind of like repel with my thorn whip? Still attached?
Your thorn whip is
wall.
still 15 foot. Oh, you want to swing towards the wall.
Yes, swing to the wall too.
Go ahead,
Not
roll
swing.
athletics check for me. See if you can hold on to the bear and see if you're able to.
That's not my good stat. Right?
No.
Yeah.
You hold on to the rope. Your arms are quivering right now as you're trying to hold on, and then you hear that very horrifying as you fall down.
I don't have time for a bonus action.
Unfortunately, no. You do not fall the entire 40 feet though, because the bear is there and everything, so you're slightly lowered. You take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as you on the ground. You're on the other side! As you...
One save.
Damage of the thorn whip.
Oh yeah, go ahead, damage for the thorn whip as well, please.
It's 2d6. 6.
6 points of damage onto the bear. Beautiful! Alright!
Or caster for the save. I do not. Watch me drop the concentration.
Oh,
You are
oh,
good,
My
you are
heart sank.
good.
Oh my god.
Wait, DC 10, right? Minimum, not DC 11?
Yeah.
Alright, okay. Go ahead, roll me another 6d4, please, Aurora.
64.
Damn.
21.
Alright, 21 points of damage onto this guy. And this guy pulls out his horn and goes... And this kind of like bright light engulfs the bear and also its allies. As they are... They just seem to be glowing brightly at this point. Which brings us to this guy over here. Another 6d4, please, Aurora. 18 points of damage. Can you roll one more 2d4, please? Alright, okay. So a total of 24 points of damage on this guy. And he leaps across, walks out, gets over here. That will be his turn. Which brings us to Jack. You are a little bit almost there at the top. What do you do, Jack?
Climb. Use all of my movement to climb up.
You only need to use your 20 feet of movement, and you are now up.
Oh, I have 10 more feet, right?
Yep, 10 more feet.
Do any of you still have a rope? What?
Swan dive it, swan dive it.
You don't need a rope.
Take it with you. Mr. Fontaine can come up.
The rope is here. All right. Which
Oh, okay. In that case, I'm gonna use my action to pull this. Take
Pull
this
the rope.
again.
All right. Okay. Rope is now
And
gone.
move here.
All right.
Okay.
Which brings us to next in the order, Vi again. What do you do, Vi? Seeing these guards now are approaching you, marching through Aurora's kind of like spike growth right there. What do you do?
Oh boy, we still have a few people to come up the rope, and then we need to get off the other side. I will move over here. Oh, where was I? I will move over here,
Uh-huh.
and I will rip one of the rope patches off the robe of useful items.
All right. You rip it off, and just as the end of the patch leaves the robe, immediately a rope emerges from your hand, already unfurled, hanging down the side. You just need to tie it up. Survival check from me, please.
Do it. Do.
Any screens here? Survival.
You tie it up.
Oh!
That looks good enough, you think?
Sure. I'm a city boy. I was gonna say, actually, I will probably stay here because we still need to get Bree and Fontaine
Gotcha.
over.
Gotcha. Astrid,
just
what do you do, Astrid?
I think I'm going to demolish this guy.
All right, go ahead, demolish him. I'm assuming the one with the ring around his face, yeah?
The one in front of me. On
This one?
on the right.
Okay, on the right. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Swing, Bell of the Brawl. 18 is a hit. Go ahead, roll for damage, please. 13 points of damage. Jesus Christ.
Still alive. Second attack.
Second attack. 25, and this guy is gone.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And that's 2 attacks. That's the end of your turn, Astrid.
I believe that's it.
All right.
Because if I move, I get the opportunity attack and all that shit.
Yeah.
Okay, move here.
Yep.
Fontaine, seeing Breeze already up there, is going to climb down from his tree. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bonus action dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's now on the same level as you now, Bree. Is going to continue using the feline agility. Moves another 30 feet. Climb up to the top very quickly. And is going to take a shot at that guy, but no sneak attack though. Take a shot at the bear.
No, but Aurora's there technically.
No, he's down. He's down
Not
like
within 5 feet.
yeah, not within 5 feet.
Ah.
Unfortunately, the crossbow is not able to land. The crossbow bolt
Damn.
flies off into the distance. That will be Fontaine's turn. The guard over here will try to shove you again. Astrid, athletics check, please.
And then this guy.
Advantage. Ask him to shove you the other side.
25, Astrid is good. Next in order is the bear. Is gonna use half his movement to climb up.
Bear, stop it. Bear.
Ugh.
No,
Uh,
he's prone.
Yeah, have his movement to start to basically remove the prone condition. Use the rest of the movement to move over there, and let's strike. Well, Astrid's being the most focused right now, so Astrid, please. First attack does not hit. Second attack does hit, dealing 15 points of damage. Half that to 7 as the bear bites. You manage to block it with the rope of Bell of the Brawl, and then the claw just comes in, scratches through your abdomen, blood pouring out everywhere, but you are still standing. Delilah, seeing everybody's trying to get down right now, it's Delilah. Delilah's gonna stay and gonna start dual wielding, striking twice. First one with her dagger, that is a hit, dealing 10 points of damage, and her second dagger is another hit, dealing 4 points of damage. So a total of 14 points of damage as the bear is this close to falling away. That is the end of Delilah's turn, which brings us to this guy right now. The guy commands the bear attack, focusing on Astrid. That is a hit. Astrid, you take 13 points of damage. And before I forget, Ballista on Astrid as well.
No, there's other people doing on Delilah.
That
You
is
said 14.
13 points of damage. Half that to a 6. And then Ballista comes in.
Does the bear cover provide anything?
No, bear. It's not targeting Delilah, it's targeting Astrid. Delilah, you take another 13 points of damage. Half to 6 again, as the crossbow now from the scratch on the bear, and then across another ballista landing on the ground, grazing your shoulder as it lands slightly behind you. You're like surrounded by like ballista bolts right now all around you, and you still hold your ground, which brings us to this guy is going to attack you. Astrid does not hit. Next in the order is this guy over here, commands the bear to take another swipe at you, Astrid. This one's a hit. Astrid, you take another 5 points of slashing damage as the bear is wailing on you one after another.
Stop it there.
Which brings us next in the order is Bree. You're the last one on the other side of the wall. Bree, what do you want to do?
I'll go up.
Alright, Bree, use your entire movement to get up off the wall. That's all your movement now.
Healing word on Astrid.
Healing word on Astrid, go ahead.
Astrid, pretty soon you should go over. No, ask them to shove you on the other side, Astrid. Actually, hold on. If I fall, does that take any of my movement?
Nope. Falling does not consume any of your movement. You just fall 500 feet in a round.
If I stay here, I can see everybody?
Yes.
Okay, then...
You want a swan dive?
Swan dive!
You don't want the rope?
If I go down the rope, will it cost my movement?
It will cost your movement, but it won't be half. Because you're just sliding down, basically.
Okay, then I think Bree wouldn't do that. Bree would just healing word and take a safe route.
Alright.
So she will healing word on Astrid at second level.
Go ahead. 8 points on Astrid.
That's a bad roll, I'm so sorry. And action move down.
Alright, so you move 20 feet and then down 10 feet.
Because I was started here. So...
Oh, right, okay, so down, so 25 feet down then. Alright, next in the order is Aurora. You are on the floor right now. You are technically prone because you fell.
This side of the wall, is it the same height as this side?
It's the same height. It's the same height. So 40 foot as well.
I don't have to reach for the bear. Right, I'll cast Guiding Ball feels like a waste. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
And the amulet is 30 feet as well. Does it account for height? How does that work?
30 foot radius around you, so.
Total that is 60 foot.
So, would the bear be within my range?
No, the bear's 40 foot up.
Yeah. Okay. I really don't have a lot to do then. Well, fuck it. Toll the Dead. That's a thing.
You're insane!
Thank you, voice in the back of my head.
It failed, and with 1 hit point remaining, the bear fades away. And
roll
What
2d4 anyway,
hit
just for-
go ahead,
just for
roll
numbers.
2d4 away.
Whoa.
Wow.
Wow.
And it's still
Insane.
And I'll
Next.
stand up.
Alright, you stand up with your movement. This guy, have, noticing the bear disappeared, pull out his horn and as another image of a bear
Oh my
emerges from the ground.
God.
Okay. Astrid, you guys gotta leave and come down.
Jack, what do you do?
I'm barely.
A new bear just appeared just when you defeated one. They are unrelentless. What do you want to do? Unrelentless?
I'm gonna
Relentless.
go over here. Use my action to tie the rope.
Use your action tie rope. Go ahead. Roll me athletics
Survival?
check, please. Sorry, survival. Sorry. My default is athletics for some reason. All right, two wonderfully tied rope guys now on that side. No problems with them whatsoever.
I
How do
use
you roll?
5
I
feet
don't
of
see it.
I use 5 feet of my movement, so I'm gonna keep climbing down.
All right, go ahead. So how much movement are you meaning?
25 feet.
25 feet. All right, so you move down 25 feet then, yeah?
Yep, and as my bonus section, I'm gonna start calming myself.
All right. 25 feet down, so you're 15 feet. All right, okay. So first, let's go with Bree.
What?
Next, let's go with Jack. Jack, you're climbing down, and then you feel your rope slide downward for a moment.
God.
You hold on for dear life, but your knot seems to be holding on for now.
And I just, as I see that, I'm gonna hold straight to my rope and then shove up and take me, please.
Top of the round, Vi. What do you do, Vi? As more guards are going to emerge from the other side of the arena right now, they are not slowing down at all.
All right. Well, just for fight, I am going to try to Ray of Frost this one.
All right, go ahead. Roll to hit for me, please.
Ooh.
14 hit.
14 does hit. Go ahead, roll for damage, please.
Ooh.
7 points of damage is just enough as this guy's still standing, holding on his ground, not letting go. That'll be the end of. Sorry, this is too much. It's too.
Well, that was my action. I will mutter so much for spite, and I'm going to start down the rope above Bree.
All right.
And use my movement to go down as far as I can go.
So with your movement, you will be able to get down 20 foot, and you're stuck behind above Astrid right now.
All right.
Bree.
Bree, sorry. Next in the order is Astrid. Astrid, you're kind of alone on the wall right now. Only Delilah and Fontaine with you. What do? New bear just emerged as well.
I want to try to shove the bear off.
Athletics check, please.
Shove it.
That makes the bear our problem then.
The bear hold down in place is refusing to be moved by you, Astrid. You have your second attack. What do you do?
Can I taunt the bear to throw me off instead?
That side, the other side.
Go ahead and
Yeah, like just swing around. And throw me
Alright, so you're taunting the bear, right?
Yeah.
Alright, okay. So you move around, swing your weapon, trying to intimidate the bear, trying to encourage him to, like, leaving vulnerabilities to allow him to toss you on the other side. Go ahead, roll me strength deception check. Sure.
Which one?
So just click deception, and then you should be able to change your ability score to strength. Ability modifier to strength.
Alright.
14. You try to move the bear, try to, like, intimidate the bear, anything like that. One thing, since you've been working with animal all your life, you would realize the bear is not responding like an animal. It seems to be awaiting command and all that. If it's an animal, it's very trained. So unfortunately, your intimidation is not working on it. That'll be your action. You have your movement if you want to go anywhere.
I will take my chances and I'll start trying to get off the edge of the wall
You just run
on the other
off?
side.
Just run off immediately
I'm
like
going
that?
for it.
Alright. Okay, first you're going through an enemy, so
Yeah.
you don't have to. You can just run over here if you want and jump off, yeah? So you're gonna
Yeah.
make 3 attacks of opportunity. First from the bear. Bear tries and natural ones it. Next is the guard swings, does hit, and the second guard swing does not hit. So only one guard hit as you take 9 points of slashing damage, half to 4, and you start falling down. You will take additional 20 points of damage. Half that, since rage reduces all
Hey, what happened
damage.
to cat-like agility, huh?
I mean, cat can only survive so high. You take 10 points of bludgeoning damage as you, and like you see Jack slowly climbing down, Vi and Bree slowly climbing down. Suddenly, right beside you, Vi slams on the ground, tries to stand up from the ground. Is Astrid. That is the end of Astrid's turn, which brings us to Fontaine. Fontaine is going to step way back, way further back, way back, and start shooting at the bear. He won't go down just yet. He will take a sneak attack as well. Bonus action to gives. No, he moves. He can't get. It gives an advantage. Rolls a 10. Unable to help Astrid to kind of like give a distraction. As the guards now move forward and start focusing on Astrid. Oh, this is perfect. This is always what happens to Astrid. Delilah, sorry. This is always what happens to Delilah, right? This is perfect. Natural ones it. Delilah's gonna take that opportunity to strike from the side. That is a hit, dealing 9 points of damage with his dagger that's currently kind of like ignited in flames. That'll be the end of that guard's turn. This guy is gonna realize that he can't speak, and he's gonna spend his turn moving forward. Next is Delilah. Delilah is going to use. Is gonna say fuck it. Action, disengage, jump. Astrid, catch me, my friend.
Oh my god. Everybody's jumping.
Astrid will
That
do
would be what, a
catch.
strength check?
It'll be more like you take half the bludgeoning damage with her, or she takes the full damage. Your choice.
I'll take half the bludgeoning.
You take half the bludgeoning damage. All right.
Yeah.
More.
46. That is 11 points of damage. Half that to a 6 to her, 5 to you. Half that 5, you only take 2 points of damage, Astrid, as Delilah takes 6. As both of you are now on the floor, the guards seems to like looks down, looks at you guys, and returns to their post. The bear dematerializes as you guys scamper away into Cogsoot, now on the entire other side of the city. And that
We're in the
is
Cogsoot.
where we're gonna end our session today.
Since we're on the other side, I'm gonna pull. Since we tied the rope loosely, right? I'm gonna pull it. You know?
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. You just tug it a couple of times and you're able to get it loose. You can do that with vice rope as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
excellent.
We still have our ropes, yeah.
Yeah, you still have all your ropes. All good. As you run off, and that is where we're gonna end our session, guys. Sorry for this session's a bit long, but we're gonna end here for now. Thank you very much for watching and playing, and we'll see you guys tomorrow for Arc of the 12. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Alright, so